everyone.
Greetings.
Oh my goodness, it's been a minute since we've done one of these, hasn't it? It feels like.
It really, really has. But now that Gamescom is getting going, I think this is the major thing to happen at Gamescom, from what I can kind of recall of being on the internet as a person.
I don't even know if anything else is happening at Gamescom. It feels so strange.
Once again, like, I think Sony is doing its own thing. Like, Sony doesn't really stick to
anyone else's rules.
Nope, they just do their own thing. So I think this is probably going to be the major event for Gamescom at the moment. And like, you might have noticed that the thumb was changed a little bit to stop mentioning Fable, but I'm still hoping that Fable gets at least maybe another teaser or an update, because a girl can hope.
We live in hope, you know, but we also want to be realistic because we've been burned before by these things. But I mean, to its credit, Xbox did tweet out that, you know, want to set expectations here. There's going to be no brand new announcements. It's mainly going to be updates on pre-existing games and, you know, just little bits of news here and there, which is fair enough because, I mean, it's just been one of those years that nobody really knows where they're at. So
yeah, that's fair. I remember, I think they've got, like, really learned from their earlier stream where there wasn't that much news about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and we were given the impression that there was going to be a lot more about it. So I'm glad that they've kind of tempered expectations with this, but still really excited to see what's in it. I'm expecting some Forza, some Halo Infinite. Maybe.
Yeah, I actually want to see some. I'd like to see an update on Hellblade 2. That would be really cool. And just, you know, things that we haven't heard from in a while. Because I just know from you know, following Melina and stuff like that on Instagram that that Ninja Theory has been hard at work on that. So I'd love to see you know, a little bit of because I mean that game's gonna, you know, it's gonna look incredible.
It is. The first one was so good. You can only dream what they do to the second one to make sure that it's just as good.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
But other than that, I don't know. What do you think? Like, it's.
I think it's going to be mainly just kind of like, the vibe isn't going to be super hype, I don't think.
No.
Like, I'm excited for what's going to come, but I don't think we're going to get any big blockbusters. No. I don't think we're getting any... no Starfield, no Fable, no Elder Scrolls 6, just trying to stay realistic. Yeah. I think it's mainly going to be kind of like more lengthy updates to games we already know are coming out. Yeah. Might get a release date for like maybe, Hellblade 2 or something. I think it's best for all of us to temper our expectations and just to kind of hold back a little bit.
I think a lot of people online were talking about like waiting around for a potential Halo Infinite release date. I don't know how likely that is. But again,
I just feel like I feel like Xbox would want to save the really big news for its own special stream. Yeah. Maybe, you know, like, this is Gamescom, it's not just purely Xbox stuff. So Xbox kind of can do a Sony and can afford to wait for the super big AAA announcements to do on their own time. Yeah. So I'd be surprised if they gave big news like that to Gamescom, to be honest.
Yeah, plus, I mean, there's going to be like a Jeff Keighley stream at some point this week. I think tomorrow, isn't it? So there's definitely going to be, they might have snaffled some of the news for that stream as well. So
yeah, quite possibly.
But thank you for the super chat. Daniel Brown says, I really enjoyed your FF7R Let's Play as I watched it recently, since I also just recently completed the game. Will you return to it? You know, funnily enough, I've actually returned to that game lately. Me and Seb have been playing it for fun, and because it relaunched on PS5. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so nice.
But yeah, we've funny enough, we've been talking about getting back in the office together.
So never say never.
At some point soon, you might finally have that series being finished, which is exciting because I have somehow avoided the spoilers for the end of the game for this long.
Yeah, I know.
I really hope I can maintain it until we film the ending.
Incredible. Also, we had a super chat from Hey Duke. Just found out that I am starting a new perm job starting September. Finally got full-time job after 4 years of temp jobs, and look, also can't wait for the new Xbox games. Both caught me by surprise. Amazing, congratulations. That's such good news.
Incredible. That's amazing.
That's what we love to see and hear for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Oh no, my camera has frozen.
Oh no. Oh,
what is wrong with my entire PC and body and everything?
Oh, everything's just... It should be working again. It looks fine on my OBS right now.
Yeah? Okay, that should be fine then. I'm just making sure everything is plugged in at the back. Oh no, I freeze. I got too excited about Fable potentially being in the stream and it just broke me completely. Oh, and we have a new super friend, DCC. High five.
Yay, Pyong. Amazing. Welcome. Actually, that reminds me. We did a lot of recording today, and if you are a super friend, oh my goodness gracious me.
Oh, you okay?
That was the premiere just went live, yeah.
Oh, fuck, Jesus Christ. Yep, it did. Oh my god, that terrified me as well. Jesus.
So,
Corvus, thank you for the super chat. If these announcements don't include Jaeger imagery, then I will continue to not own an Xbox, and you can quote me. Yeah, so Aoife, do you want to... I feel like I cut you off because the premiere volume to me
it was very, very loud. And let me know if the sound is okay for you lad as well watching. Yeah, I'm going to take that down a notch. There we go, that's probably better. Yes, anyway, sorry, super friends, check your inboxes or keep an eye on them over the next couple of days because we recorded special little videos for you all and we really hope that you like them.
We did. It was such a joy filming all of them. So if you are a super friend, keep an eye on that inbox.
Yes.
Because things are coming. I love this prep screen.
It's so good, amazing. I know.
It's like oddly 90s. I feel like it's from Saved by the Bell.
It's so that, isn't it? But it's like slightly updated as well. Like not exactly that. I think it's like... It's just got, slightly new vibes as well.
Older brother or sister or something, but oh my god. But yeah, excited. I think because this stream is so lengthy, it's 90 minutes.
Yes.
I do think we're going to be getting some sizable sections dedicated to specific games in particular.
That's a good point.
This might be one you want to settle in for, rather than being loads of trailers, just like prepare yourself.
Get your snacks. Oh, thank you for the super chat spin-offsy. Aoife and Zoe out here being awesome. I'm always here for it. And thus the explosion of music begins. Lovely to see you all as always. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marty. But yeah.
The Spooky Socialist says the 90s never ended. So
you keep on believing that's spooky. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Right, I'm staying realistic. But if there's Fable news, I'm sorry for your ears in advance, folks. Ooh.
Oh, that's a lot of 18s.
Lots of 18s. Right.
What?
Flight sim.
Why is that 18?
Why is it 18? That's a very good question.
I feel like that shouldn't be 18.
Why is it an 18? What do you...
Naked planes? Beheading planes? I don't... Oh, is it just the stream as a whole is 18? I really hope that's the case.
They wanted to get all the ESRB things in there just to make sure we covered everything.
Ah, yay!
Love that jacket.
I know, I was just thinking that. Whoa.
Ooh.
That is a nice studio.
Look at Forza Horizon 5. There's so much going into this, and Playground Games' vision of Mexico.
Part of me is like, is that green screen or is that real?
I reckon the background is green screen, but what they're standing on is real. Welcome to Eurogamer, where we always tear down every set we ever see.
Welcome to the world of video producers.
And deep dive into current and upcoming games all week on
Okay.
So we know Psychonauts is coming.
Yes, we
know Forza's coming.
Upcoming zombie parkour sequel, Dying Light 2.
Ooh.
I'm excited for Dying Light.
We haven't seen this since their actual full stream, right?
Yeah, they've had some more episodes of it, but not we haven't really been paying that much attention to it.
And this is David Lubrica, animation director. Hi. We can't wait.
Their sets for these Dying Light things are always amazing.
So nice.
Dying Light 2 Stay Human, the game we have been working on really hard for the last few years.
We're hoping the gameplay video you're about to watch will give you a foretaste of parkour and combat systems.
Gonna bring up the sound for everyone.
And we are just about to enter the city, fighting our way through its
I really hope
brutal
this is a
and
gameplay
dangerous
demo with
streets.
just like straight gameplay, because
as you
it's
will see in a moment, there are plenty
I could really
of
do with
things
some
you
more
can
Dying
use
Light
to
2
your
footage. I'm
advantage.
excited.
Yeah.
So watch closely, look for special combat and parkour moves, and check out how with just a bit of creativity you can combine the two.
Ooh.
Ready? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Sometimes I wonder what this city looked like before all this.
So
Probably
I actually did a
like
very
many
brief
others.
Dying Light stream on Eurogamer, which you can watch if you're
People have
interested
their
in. So I
ambitions,
feel like after dipping my
plans,
toes back in, I'm
lives.
super excited to find out
Now
what's
it's all
actually in
gone.
Dying Light 2.
Yeah.
The virus
'cause,
started,
Well, it's been
but
in
it was
development
the
for a
people who
while.
made the world the way it is.
Yeah.
This city, Villador. They tell me they had a vision.
Soda and burgers. Oh
burgers.
gosh.
Get you a girl who can do both.
That vision broke into many different ones.
Oh wow. Okay.
God, the pure panic of being on the ground level in these games.
No thanks. Oh my.
Oh.
Instead of fighting together, people stood against each other.
Oh god.
Jeez.
War broke out.
choppy hands.
Yeah. Spiky shoulder.
Died.
Okay, that's awesome.
First person parkour always gets to me. I always just feel like,
Now the city is falling.
I do get a bit of vertigo, for sure.
yeah, same here. I couldn't complete Mirror's Edge because I got too into it.
But I can't let that happen.
Ooh,
Oh,
cool.
that's
Love the
awesome.
grapple. Oh god, they're ugly. I love that you get up close and personal with their faces when you're parkouring if you grab them.
Wouldn't want to, but yeah.
No, I wouldn't want to, but I think that's
It looks cool. It's different.
I have to pick a side.
The bazaar needs good people. You're doing great so far.
Oh, thanks.
See, I think when me, Aoife, and Ian play this, we should each pick a different faction and we should see the way that it affects the city.
That's a great idea.
Oh! I want to go with the big doctor ball. Oh no, I don't. They seem violent.
Oh, as if that's a problem for you, Zoe.
Well,
Depends on who the violence is directed towards, of course.
yes. Oh god.
Chicken pie.
They say that great
Yes.
change
But all the
is
food
a
groups are in
series
this
of
video.
small
All of
gestures.
them.
Oh, that was a great kick to the face. This looks great.
It does. Look, you can use parkour in combat as well. That's sweet.
Oh,
Yes, that looks cool. Wall running. It's coming back, everyone.
fuck yeah. Kicking people in the face, it never left.
Yeah.
Is all hope really gone? We'll see about that.
Well,
Yeah,
that
and
was
that's
an
the hero
exciting
pose
trip,
right
wasn't it,
there.
Timon? Did you notice those bandits in medieval-like armor passing by skyscrapers, banks, and large billboards? That's what we call a modern Dark Ages.
And it's
Ew.
a very unique design.
I mean,
one
count
very
me in.
important for the plot of Dying Light 2. But there's another thing that stood out to me. All those parkour moves that you and your team has put so much effort into.
Well, all you need is a few thousand of animations, cooperation with professional tracers,
doesn't feel
mock-up
scripted at all.
sessions,
No.
and invaluable help from David Bell, whose face and moves players
Was that
will see
someone
in the game,
coughing?
by the way.
No, yes, right.
yeah,
and we've
that's
got
Will's
twice
voice.
the number
I thought it was
of
in their
rounds
video. I was
compared
like,
to the
what?
first game, and we are showing some of them in this trailer. The vault kicks being the most important to me personally.
Vault
It
kicks.
brings a whole new fighting style into the game. The player can stagger an enemy and use them to perform further attacks.
Love
For
the
example,
idea
by
of that.
rebounding from their bodies, jumping of them onto other
Melting,
foes,
like
and
melting
so on.
parkour with
I think
actual
we
attacks
captured
is
the
really
movement really
cool.
well.
It just makes sense. I
and
mean,
made
if
it
someone's
quite
that
simple for the
athletic,
players
why
to
wouldn't they
perform.
use
I
that?
can't wait for them to try
Yeah,
it out
exactly.
and tell for themselves how much they loved it.
It's definitely going to be useful. The city's buildings are higher than anything we have done before, improving its verticality. Players will need to find a way to reach those tall skyscrapers and other challenging spots too.
Then it's good we scattered some helpers around.
This sounds
like
awesome.
a paraglider,
Thank
which
God
can
for them
support
helpers.
players
Yeah, I'm really
both
in- I'm-
parkouring and combat.
A paraglider?
Exactly.
Yes.
It's gonna do great.
It feels like they put loads of
especially in fight
attention into the
against
world
humans,
itself,
are
which should
more
make it a
frequent
richer experience,
and
focusing on the
important
world
than
and
in
less
Dying
on
Light
like
1.
really kind
It's
of
been
narrow
over 20
experiences.
years
Definitely, you know, I
since the
feel like
events
when
from the
people
first game,
do
so
games
people
like this, they
adjusted.
focus too much
They
on
are
making it
much
big
bolder
rather than
now,
making it
at least
enjoyable to
during the day.
traverse.
And they are more
Absolutely.
vicious too.
And I think that's a great summary of this discussion. Pre-order Dying Light 2 and explore its vast, complex world on December 7th.
December 7th.
Yeah.
Thanks, David.
Cool.
Thank you.
Oh, they said thank you to each other.
thank you.
No, thank you.
Whoa.
That, no, I'm every time we see a bit more of this, I'm
For
like,
the first
yeah,
time
I'm
in the
in.
storied history of the franchise, Microsoft
I
Flight
feel like
Simulator
it sounds like they made the world
launched on a
super
home
dense.
console
Yeah.
with the
So
release
it's
on
going to be more
Xbox
like
Series
the more
X
you play it,
and
you'll be able
S
to find so
last
much
month.
more in it rather than
Definitely.
just like
Gamers
quite a linear
alike
game.
were
Yeah.
blown away by how well
So we're on to
the
Flight
stunning
Sim
visuals and
now.
the depth of the simulation
All I can think about
translated
is
to
how
the
much I want
console,
that jacket.
And that's why I'm extremely honored
colours
to
are just
welcome
so
the head of
nice.
I
Microsoft
love
Flight
them.
Simulator, York Newman, to the stream.
I need to give
York,
Flight Sim a
thank you
go.
for
I haven't
being
given it a
here.
go yet.
No,
Last
well, like,
time we
because
met
do you
was at
remember
the
when it came
Xbox
out,
Game
we were
Showcase,
operating on
and it was
really
getting
not
ready
very
to come out
powerful
on
PCs.
console.
Now we have like amazing
it went
PCs
great.
thanks to
As you
Intel
said, the
gaming,
reaction from the
and
Xbox
we need to
Thank you,
launch
Intel.
we need to
was
push them
really
to their
just
limits a bit
amazing.
more.
Both from Xbox
We really
gamers
do,
and
yeah.
from the press.
I remember
they've been
Ian
so
set up
gracious
for
with their
streaming
feedback.
it. Like,
I don't
it's,
know
I
if you know,
think
but
it was basically
Flight
like a
Simulator
heater
is
in
one
his
of the
room,
highest
yeah,
rated
like
games on
with
Xbox
all the
this
power
year.
going through
I
it.
think
The
it's
old PC just was not
validation,
happy with it.
That the translation of the simulation to the console has been. Has
Oh, he's
really
got a personalized
well.
dev team jacket from Flight
our
That's
user
Sim.
numbers
actually
are
really
through the
cool.
roof. We are absolutely shattering
It's got a little
franchise
parachute
records, and I
tag
can
as the
tell you,
zip.
There's never been more people playing Flight Simulator than right now. So it's an awesome time.
That is awesome. Congratulations on the launch, really. But
Oh,
But oh, aviator.
Paris is bringing out the
All right.
aviators.
I want to go to the danger zone.
Yeah, you
What's going on?
do.
Amazing.
So you and I talked about Top Gun Maverick earlier. The fans are super excited. They saw the FA-18. They can't wait to start flying. And as you know, it comes out later this year as free DLC alongside the movie. But
Oh,
as
sweet.
the movie is still under wraps.
good that it's free.
So are
It's
we,
so it's
I
such a
can still
weird.
not tell
I
you
guess
that
it's
much
not
about it.
weird, but it's also
But
kind of
there's
weird.
so much else going on.
as a
even
DLC
I've like
tie-in.
never
Maverick.
seen
So,
Top Gun, but I assume it has a
we are
plane in it or
continuing to do
something.
our
Yes.
Like,
monthly big
no
releases
idea.
that we've
It's
been doing for a
hilarious.
long
Like,
time.
I
And next month on September
you have to
7th,
watch it through the
we are
lens of its
launching
context, but
World
yeah.
Update 6.
The
Okay.
And,
brilliantly
this World
cheesy
Update,
music.
I mean, at the beginning of the show, if you remember, there
Okay,
was
maybe
a
something to
little
watch
red
with a
plane
big
flying
bottle
into
of
the
wine
Yes.
or
But
some
we did that
tequila or
because World
something.
Update
Yes.
6 updates that region, the region of Gamescom. So Germany, Austria, and Switzerland.
Gosh.
And what
Oh,
that
cool.
means to
Wow.
us is we have new aerial and satellite images.
I
we
just
have a
want to
new
fly over my
elevation
house
map
in
that helps
Flight
us
Sim
with
and
the
see how
mountains, so the
accurate
Alps
like
actually
Brighton and
look
Hove
awesome
is.
now.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We
But it
have
is
new
supposed to be
3D
like
cities
super,
Frankfurt
super
and
accurate.
Wuppertal
Oh,
in
look at
Germany.
that.
We
Yeah.
have Basel in
Whoa.
Switzerland. We have Vienna and Graz in Austria. And,
Wow.
That is
And
amazing.
those cities look just amazing.
It just looks like a very
amazing. They have,
peaceful game to
7
play.
centimeters
Like I have
resolution,
genuinely
resolution, and
wanted to
it's-
play
it's
a
awesome.
trucking
But
simulator
Yeah.
just
we
because it
wanna
seems
celebrate
quite
the entire
peaceful,
region.
just
So
driving
we
around
picked
on
100
roads.
We've
of
talked
the
about
most
getting more
scenic
into
places, the
simulators
most
here on the
famous
channel, haven't we?
landmarks,
Just trying them
and
out because we
called
don't
Yes.
really
UIs,
we don't
and we
really
sort
play
of
them, but
spread-
they just look
spread them throughout
really
the, throughout the
relaxing.
simulation. And,
Yeah,
and we
for
also
sure.
added airports. We did Lübeck and Stuttgart in Germany and Klagenfurt in Austria and St. Gallen in Switzerland. And,
I'm sorry, but I'm mesmerised by
and
how
what it
clean
ties
both
it
of
all
their shoes
together
are.
is missions. We
As
have a
someone who
new,
can't keep sneakers white for
Discovery
longer
flight, we
than
have
literally
new,
2
You gotta-
minutes, they are
landing
very
challenges, and we
bright
have new,
sneakers.
You have to be box fresh if you're
sort
going
of
on
tours
on
of
an
the country,
Xbox
so they
stream.
fly
Like
you
that just
around
has to
all the
happen.
Awesome looking places.
I
and
like
really
to imagine they
celebrate
have
the
a box of
beauty
shoes
this
literally
region
just
of
before
Earth.
the stage that
And
you
this-
step
this is
into,
a
so you
celebration,
don't get the stage for dirty as well.
I
of
recently
Germany,
got a new
Austria, and
pair of
Switzerland.
like
I'm
white
so
Air Force
happy
Ones, and I'm
to be able
like
to announce the date
trying to keep them
against
clean.
them.
It's not easy, but yeah.
You know, that is really incredible, all the different
I love
regions
the
and
attention
everything
paid to
that
the
you have, and
aviators.
the
You gotta have a good
different
prop if you're
way
going to
that
be
you're able
presenting
to
something.
Just makes you look even cooler when you're
Yeah, I
using
think
it.
it's
Oh,
really
thank you for the
cool,
super
but,
chats.
you know,
Oh,
for
sorry,
us,
were you
it's
gonna say
actually
that?
not just the region,
No, I
the
was literally gonna
visuals
say that as
that
well.
we
Go
are, we talked a lot
LaCroix by
when you
Marks,
study
thank you for
aviation,
your
when
super
love
chat. Y'all's
aviation
video
like
made
we
me
do,
cry, y'all. Also, I need
you actually
Paris'
realize that a
jacket.
lot of
Yes,
people
oh, I'm
have
so
a
glad you
very
enjoyed the video. We had
special
really good fun
relationship
filming.
Yeah, we
flying
did.
with aviation. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's
And then
you know,
Cheerful
the
Spider,
first
yay, says the
experiments
Team
with
EG
aircraft,
plane is
or a
obviously
famous,
a
I love
body.
it.
It's a pun, but I'll allow
It's
it.
a- it's a
or like
good
a
kind
local
of pun.
manufacturer. So we
Yeah,
thought to
for
ourselves,
sure.
why do we not use these world updates to celebrate the planes? So we are announcing a new
Celebrate
series.
the
We call
planes.
them local legends.
Do it.
And think about that as planes that are locally well known, like in that region, but outside in the world not so much.
My,
why not
My
use the
great grandma
world updates
worked
to
in
highlight
a
this, to bring
plane
these
factory
awesome
during World War
machines
II.
to
So
World
if
War
they
way.
did something around
So
like
for
the
World Update
Oxfords,
6,
I think
we
they
picked,
were in World
a
War II, I'd
German
be really
plane
into
from the
That's
that.
so
1930s.
cool.
It's called
Yeah.
Junkers U-52.
This is so inside baseball.
Germany,
Like, I
it's
bet if
actually
you're
as
if
lovely
you're into
named,
like
Tante U,
aviation,
so
so
Aunt
this is
U.
just this is
And
absolutely
we think
perfect.
of us as sort of a
This is
digital,
candy, full
digital
stop.
preservation. So we really want to get
But
these
yeah,
planes
in
to
terms of like the
extreme
sim
level of
games we
detail.
want to
We're
play on the
going out of
channel,
our
we
way
know there
to
is a
really
lawn
go
mowing simulator,
deep.
we know there's a
So we're
power
doing a full
washing
scan. We'll
simulator.
take full
There are
scans
so
of the
many like
outside and the
niche
inside
sims that we
as
actually
detailed
really want to
as
give a
1
go just to
millimeter.
see what they're
Yeah,
like.
As
so
good as we
legit,
can,
like,
as
I
we
think we
really
will.
do this. And then we're
Yeah,
working
keep
with,
the eye on
for
the channel
Junkers, we
because
work with
some
Bernd
stuff around that
Junkers,
might be coming out
who is
quite
the
soon.
grandson of the original creator of the plane, Hugo Junkers, and he's helping us. He had a ton of insight and materials. Then we worked with an organization that is preserving one of the last surviving examples of the Junkers.
I love that they're
let us
putting
scan and
history
take
into the game
photographs.
as well, though.
And
That
then
they're
we were
actually
lucky
like
that
working
to
with
find a
other
pilot that
industries
actually
and
flew one
Yeah.
of those
companies
planes
to
while it was
make
still
sure that
flying in
there's
the real
like
world. And he
historical
lets us
representation
know,
of these
like, is the
planes, because you
cockpit
can can
right,
imagine
and the
like when a
sound's
plane
right,
is
there's a
gone,
feel
when it's
right
not being
in the
produced
air.
anymore,
So
it's
we're
so
having a
hard to
blast
kind of bring
working
it back
with
to
these
life
experts
Absolutely.
if you're not
bring
like
these- to
building it
celebrate
from
this
scratch.
brand, to
So
bring
having
them
it in the
back to
game is
life.
really cool.
And you can tell
It's
he's
almost
like really
like you're
passionate
creating
about it. It's
like
kind
a
of like when you're
digital
super into a
museum
hobby, like if you're
inside
super into
Microsoft
like
Flight
I don't know,
Simulator.
well
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
like
it's
model
basically
trains
it's a
or
museum
model
with flyable
painting or
planes.
anything like
So
that.
we're
You know,
working
you
with
really really, it's the attention to detail that makes it worthwhile and fun as well.
One of the funnest parts of the job.
For sure,
You
yeah. It
end up
really
working
reminds
with
me of
these
how
curators
in
of
the
planes.
Assassin's
These are
Creed
their
games, like
babies,
in Odyssey,
they
and
sort
I
of
think
see the
Valhalla
tooth
as
of
well,
time in the
they
real
have the
world, sort of
historical
nagging
mode
on
where you
their
can just walk around the
planes,
cities
and
and
they're
learn
so
about them.
happy
Like,
when
I
we
love
come
games
in
taking this
with our
approach to
scanning
kind of
equipment,
almost
and we're basically
conservation
capturing
of
their
the
planes,
culture.
and
Like,
they
I
know
think
that
it's
we
so
can digitally
important
preserve
and
them
because
in
it's such a
perpetuity.
great medium for
And
It's
it.
we're actually
perfect for that,
giving
and
those
it, you
games
know,
back
it's
to the
not just
museum
like
so
it's
they can do
preserving
something
it
with it.
for
And it's a
people who,
great
you know, are
collaboration.
nostalgic for it, and
And
also
we're actually
letting
not
new
just
generations
looking back
experience
in the
that as
history of
well.
aviation, we're also looking
Yeah,
towards
for
the
sure.
future. So I
Oh,
have
Nicole
another
G, thank you for
announcement.
upgrading
We
to
are
Super
working with a
Friends.
fascinating
Thank you,
German
Nicole.
company called Volocopter.
Amazing.
And they're making
And as
a,
part of that, of course, as
an
Super Friend, you'll be getting your very
eVTOL
own personalised
air
thank you
taxi
video at some
Yeah.
point in the future. So keep a lookout for
they
that.
have a
Yes, we
vision of
really
the
did
future,
enjoy
how
filming this day. It was a
how
lot of
these
fun.
prototype,
Yeah, it was fun.
machines basically connect people
We
in
just
large
we just
cities
let rip
who
with
are
them as
working
well.
directly
Like,
with the
so
engineering
just
team to make
enjoy
sure
that
that
when
we
you
are
get yours.
capturing their plane, their aircraft
Look at
perfectly
how
in the
much,
flight simulator.
how
That's
just how
coming
much
out
there
in
is to
November.
this game.
It's so
I mean,
detailed.
you weren't kidding when you're saying that there's a lot going on
Yeah.
inside of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Is there anything else you
Loads.
want to share?
Yeah, there's one more thing.
Yeah.
Oh, one
yeah,
more
we
thing.
I'm so happy to
One more
announce that we've
thing.
partnered with
If anyone's got a
RARA.
bingo code, one
That's
more
the
thing on
Reno
it, take
Air
it off.
Racing
Me and
Association.
Aoife are just
every year
praying
they put
for
on
her.
something
And
called
one
the-
more thing
the
at the
Steel
end of the stream.
National
Just like,
Championship Air Race.
you know
and
what
we're
I would
bringing
love?
this to Flight Simulator.
I would
So
love a
this
panning
is
shot
the
of a
fastest
cobblestone
motorsport.
street
This right
that
down the
slowly
valley. It's
pulls
the
up to
fastest motorsport
reveal
on Earth,
Bowerstone
and I actually
Oh
Market.
my
That would
a
God.
little
be
trailer to
amazing.
look at.
I live for one more
race,
thing moments.
Speed.
I know.
Oh.
We're going to the danger zone, baby. Let's go ahead and show that.
Yes.
Get it.
So
Love you.
So this is new.
I love commitment to a bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Angel, thank you for the super chat. Hi, just want to say thank you for the video. It was so
Yay!
lovely. No,
You're
lovely.
Look at this.
Whoa. So pretty. Like, yeah, I might have never played like Flight Sim or anything, but you can so appreciate the detail that goes into these games.
It's like listening to anyone talk about their passion, you know? It's just, even if you don't get it, it's still lovely to hear someone enjoy something that they love.
yeah. Oh, and Corey Colvin, thank you for upgrading to Super
You know I like
Friends.
going fast, and you know I love
Yeah,
being
Super
in the
Friend
danger
train.
zone. So when
Yes,
is this
choo
coming out?
choo, all aboard. Well,
Man, these
plane, we should
planes, they
say.
fly 500 miles faster
Yeah,
than
what
500
is-
miles
what noise
an
does a
hour,
plane
50
make?
to
Broom, but no,
250
that's-
feet above the ground.
Broom.
So you are definitely going to be
Chugga,
in the
chugga,
danger
chugga.
zone.
I
I mean,
don't
without
know.
going into too much detail,
It makes that vague
Reno Air Race
background
is actually
noise
the
that
largest
you
expansion
only
we have
realise you
since
can't
we
hear when
launched
you
on
get off the
Flight Simulator.
plane.
Yes.
It's
It's not
super
just because
loud.
we scanned all the famous race planes of the world. There's lots of them. This is also the first time when you can basically race against your friends and pilots across the planet.
Oh.
And
cool.
so a competitive multiplayer is
I
coming
smell
to
an
Microsoft
EG
Flight
stream
Simulator.
coming on.
Can you imagine
And
us
that will
dogfighting
definitely
with like
test your pilots' skills.
real life
And you asked, when is
planes
it
with
coming out?
actual
We
real
are-
world
this is
physics?
coming out this
Like,
fall, so
Because
it's
we
right
would
around the corner.
absolutely forget about the race
Oh,
part,
that
just
is
trying to
fantastic.
tear each
You
other
know
apart.
I have need for speed, so I can't
I
wait
will be
to get
getting a
my
pair of
hands on this and
aviators, though.
participate in some of these
Oh,
air races.
absolutely.
Awesome,
for
man.
sure.
We got you covered.
I want to get a little,
Thank you.
like, oh, what's her name?
If going fast
Oh my
on
God.
the ground
The-
is more
the
your
female
speed,
amazing
keep an eye out
aviator.
for
Oh, Amelia
extended
Earhart.
races
Amelia
on
Earhart.
Horizon
Yeah, I
5
want to get a little
later
cap
on in the
and
stream.
get her
Yes.
during
We'll
it.
also
Although she
talk
crash
with the
landed in
Wasteland
Derry,
3's game
so-
director about the game's
She crash
next
landed.
big
People think
DLC.
coconut crabs
But
ate her.
first,
In Derry?
if you're
No,
an
Derry, I
Xbox
don't
Game
think
Pass
so.
subscriber, we
Not
have
in
some great
Derry,
news
no,
for you.
no, like in the
Oh.
tropics somewhere, I think.
Coconut.
Oh, here's Games Pass. You know what? So I've recently done a video on the best games to play on Games Pass.
Yes, you
There's
did.
57 of them.
So-
but like, yeah, so plenty to pick from. But if you don't have Games Pass yet and you want to kind of see if it's worth it, I'd recommend watching the video just because there are so many amazing games from all genres that you can enjoy on it. Like, it's genuinely fantastic value for money.
Games Pass really is great. I think for anyone who doesn't want to be like forking out 70 quid for a new game, which is completely understandable, like you're just guaranteed to find little like gems that you like, and it's just constantly being updated as well. So
Yeah, there's massive AAAs on it as well. Like, there's the whole Wolfenstein franchises
Yeah.
on there. You've got all the Elder Scrolls on there at the moment.
That's amazing. Like, there's just
Titanfall too. Like, honestly, there's just like
hundreds of hours of
Huge.
stuff.
all the Yakuza games. Like, Games Pass is astonishing. value
Yeah,
for
it really
money.
is.
So yeah, watch this space. Oh, the dog! Did you
I
see the
did. It
dog?
looked like Arcanine.
Oh,
Ah!
love it. Oh, unpacking is lovely. Have you?
I
been
haven't played it. It
unpacking?
looks so cute though.
Oh, I love unpacking. It's so good. You basically follow this character through their life by unpacking their belongings when they move somewhere. It's really, really lovely. Like, I'd recommend unpacking.
Oh,
So good.
I recently.
Aoife, sorry, Phil Connolly has asked the name of the charity that collects old consoles and gives them to children's hospitals. What's the name of it again?
That was, oh gosh, let me look really quick. I haven't got my keyboard handy. What was that?
Yeah, Aoife did use that charity.
I did,
so
yeah.
We should. I'm trying to remember what it's called as well.
Someone in chat might know it. What is it?
I'm looking in chat. I'm looking. But yeah, Play on Packing.
Yes.
Pink Magpie, Play on Packing. It's really good. I want to play the Chinatown Detective Agency. That looks sick.
Oh.
I want
Get
the
Well-
murder mystery games. Damn
Get
it.
Well Gamers. Get Well Gamers was the name of the charity.
Yep, somehow they did it. They
Oh,
added
EA,
even
thank you for the
more
super chat.
games
Thanks for
to
the video,
Game
Zoe
Pass.
Aoife,
Let's talk
and
about what's
here with
coming
us
up.
in
We're
Spirit
talking
Alien.
Age of
It really
Empires
made
4
my
for
day.
Games
Super
Creative
Friends,
Director.
something similar to
Really
Assemble.
Yay.
Oh, we need to come up with a word for that.
But
Super
now,
Friends.
we've got a new roguelike retro shooter that in grand
Fornicate.
fashion
Oh, God.
sends you plundering through shifting dungeons.
That was the first word. I'll think of something else.
Let's dive.
Well, to be fair, this stream is an 18+, so I feel
Oh,
like
it's
okay for me
fair.
to say that
Okay, yeah,
word.
it's fine.
Super Friends.
F-
What is the word for like a symbol beginning with F? If we just keep saying the word we'll
Flock?
come up with
No, that's
something.
not cool enough.
Flop. Fennis. No, that's French for window. I got no idea. Chat, you can help us out with this. You're pretty good at this.
Brain go burr.
Oh, brain go burr. What is this? This looks interesting.
Yeah.
Looks very kind of bullet hellish.
Oh yeah. But instead of guns, it's your hands.
Yes.
Pew, pew, pew. It's very
Very
like
colourful.
early Doom or something.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I really like how hectic it is. It's very intense and immediate.
Yeah.
It is early Doom. You're completely right, you know.
Yeah. Pit Guardian. Dungeon clear.
Yeah.
Into the pit. Nice.
Love it.
Day one on Games Pass. Yeah.
Foregather, says Gillen Borum. That's a good one.
Foregather. Formulate. Form up.
Formulate. Frolic. Oh, Frolic's
Oh
good.
yeah. It's very
It reminds me of
us.
Bioshock.
I
Yeah.
am here with creative director of World's Edge, Adam Eisgren. And Adam, I'm so excited to talk H4, of course, because you brought something a little different and very special today.
Yeah, I have. So,
peep
you know,
those
so
shoes,
far
though.
We've been showing everyone
I
kind of what
know,
Age looks like
honestly.
in the
Her
game
earring as
when we're
well,
playing it.
like a
You got to see
tiny
a lot of
shield on
footage
her
of that. And We've also
ear.
shown a little bit of our campaigns, right? Through
Seriously,
when we
look at her
unveiled the
earring when it
100
comes
Years
up.
War. And
Sorry,
showed Joan of
everyone.
Arc.
This is now fashion
But we
stream.
have
Yeah.
Where
another
me and Eve will be
way
commenting on
in Age of
outfits.
You
Empires
should have known
4
it was
that we're kind of
coming.
bringing history to life that we haven't talked about yet.
See, you
Look at
do
that
this-
earring.
You put me in
Wow.
suspense. I want to know
Love
more,
it.
so let's
Oh,
go with it. Let's hear more.
Daniel
Okay, wait, you get one moment of
Mulkey
suspense.
and Lloyd May. Thank you for being a
that's
super
enough.
friend.
So,
High five.
What I've totally brought today is we have these wonderful little videos that we've created that are interspersed amongst the
Spooky
campaign. They're
says
about
Super
3
Friends
to
for
5
Semble.
minutes
The
each.
F is silent.
And
Yes.
we have over an hour of them total, and they're called
That's the
Hands-On
full
Mysteries.
title.
And what they are is
Yes.
a great way to like deep dive on certain fun subjects from the cultures we're
Oh my
representing
God, they're so
and just
spiky.
from medieval history.
Excellent. Well, I hear you've actually brought one of those segments that you're
That's
going to
all
share here
danger in
for the
them
very
hills.
first
Yes.
time.
All
Yes,
danger.
I have. We are going to show you the segment on one of the most popular units from Age of Empires franchise.
You
and
know,
a fan
I've actually
favorite,
been
the
really
trebuchet.
getting into, now hear me out
Excellent.
here,
Okay.
watching
We
like
gotta see. Let's
ancient tactic
take a look.
videos on YouTube.
So,
So
A
like
counterweight trebuchet.
ancient battles and like how they were fought and the tactics they used and weapons
like
and
this,
shit.
like this
King
kind of
of
shit.
all siege
Genuinely, so I'm
engines.
like a little bit
A
into this. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
I
capable of
totally
smashing
get it.
down castle walls from great
Anything that I can
distances.
have to like prepare me for the wasteland that's about to happen.
If
in about
anything-
50 years,
if
so I can
anything-
lead my own faction.
Yeah, if anything, Zoe, I judge you more for only
Warwick
getting into
Castle
it
in
now.
England.
Oh,
I know.
I've been
it's
there.
Astonishing,
One of
isn't
the
it?
I've actually
largest in
stayed
the
at Warwick
world.
Castle.
Oh, is it nice?
No, wait, was it
Fascinating
Warwick
in
Castle or
7th
was it?
century
Where's the
China.
one that where
By the
Amberlin was
13th
born?
Century, trebuchets had evolved into
Probably that.
devastatingly powerful weapons.
No idea.
Such
No
a
idea.
simple design.
Oh, we've
but
got a
so
super chat from
effective.
Monica that says, "Any
has
chance we'll see
several
more
key
boyfriend
features.
Dun?"
Yes, yes, that is planned.
Have
We
you
are
talked
we are
about
getting
it?
more
Yeah.
boyfriend. I am determined to
And a
finish it,
sling.
and I haven't touched it since we streamed it.
Yeah,
The Prime,
authentic.
the six
And
ton
more
weight
12
is
minutes is
raised
coming later this week
using
as well
tread
on
wheels.
Thursday. We're doing a try and finish
Yeah.
off
So
12
this is one
minutes,
of
so
the
keep an eye out
wheels,
for that.
one of
Donatron,
two
welcome to
that's
Super Friends.
Donatron, yay! Pew, pew. Welcome.
the counterweight,
Yeah.
weighing 6 tons.
Wow, this is really
Yes,
cool.
give me more
Power
trebuchet
alone.
knowledge.
What What's essential.
Oh, it's like a big
about
hamster
launching a
wheel.
projectile as far as possible is making sure that this end of the arm is moving as fast
Trebuchets
as possible.
are amazing because they
So once
basically
that weight
negate
drops,
like a lot of
it
the
really
defenses
sends
that
this
castles were
point of
famous
the
for
arm
absolutely
moving
centuries.
at
Like
its
they
highest
can't be
velocity.
overestimated. One of the first
This is done
instances
by
of
positioning the
biological
pivot
warfare is
close to the
people
counterweight.
firing plague victims
And
into a
by
castle
launching the
using
projectile
trebuchets.
No way.
To in order to break a siege. Yeah,
When
honestly,
released,
I think it was
the
the
sling
plague
whips
victims
round.
they did in there.
Oh my
vastly
gosh.
increasing the launch speed.
Honestly, trebuchets are amazing. They're just like the ultimate
Trebuchets
get
were
fucked
carefully
weapon, you know?
Like modern
like
guns.
honestly.
I've never heard them described like that, but it's accurate.
It's true though.
Sure that the projectiles hit the same spot every single time.
Honestly, for a members video,
For
I'd
each
love to do some like
projectile to
medieval
follow the
history at a
same
castle with you and
trajectory.
Ian and just
Oh
like
my
see all this
gosh.
medieval
Same
knowledge
weight
I
and
somehow
shape.
have of like warfare. and
I
shit.
would absolutely do that.
Masons used against.
But yeah, the reason I went
This is
to
cool.
that castle, that I
Now,
can't
I'm gonna
remember which one it
load
was, whether it was
this
Warwick
projectile
Castle or
into
not,
the
but
sling.
was for The
This one
Witcher
must weigh about
2,
25 kilograms.
and we
Some
stayed there,
projectiles can
and
get up to
there was a guy
150
who
kilograms.
specialized
That's the
in
weight of 2
medieval
men.
music instruments.
God.
So they were playing like a hurdy-gurdy and stuff. It was really cool.
Trebuchets were also used to
Amazing!
throw
Oh, Daniel
burning
Pope,
tar,
thank you for upgrading to Super
beams,
Friends.
Yay, welcome Daniel.
even dead bodies.
Yay. And
Anything to
Corvus
cause
Albright on Super
maximum
Chat that says,
distress to the
"Boo,
enemy."
trebuchet, large wooden rabbit or nothing." Yeah.
Do you hear that whoosh?
Trebuchets are amazing.
It
By
was
which
the
that I mean
counterweight
terrifying.
trebuchet's lethal combination of power and
I think there's a
accuracy.
scene in the movie called The King with
That made it
Timothy
the
Chalamet
ultimate
where they
medieval
literally
siege
just start
weapon.
using trebuchets in a war and like against the siege castle, and the battle just ends because they're like, "Yeah, we surrender. Please don't use any more trebuchets."
That's
like,
amazing. But like,
Too much.
just
I'm gonna
just
say
to acknowledge that we didn't see
yeah.
anything even
Don't care,
resembling
'cause that is
gameplay
awesome.
then,
And
but that was still
remarkably,
interesting.
yeah,
That's how you
nothing
do
on
it if
team
you're not
games
going
very
to do actual
Yeah, so,
showing off of the
you know,
game.
one of the things when
Yeah,
we're
that was
looking at what
sneaky,
we're
but
gonna
I'll
do
allow
with
it.
Yeah.
this for, there's a phrase I'm really fond of, which is history is only as interesting as the people who taught it to you. And you could say that about any subject, really, right?
That's
But
true.
I think the great thing is
Yeah.
when you have someone that's so enthusiastic and passionate about history, it really comes across. And we wanted to be that kind of teacher for history. And there's a phrase called humanized history that I use to kind of describe what we tried to do, which is we tried to like connect past and present. And you
I
can
like
see
that. That's a good way to
kind
describe
of
it.
in our briefings
Yeah.
as well, where we've got like real stuff with like CG kind of overlaid to show
I
you
just
the
really
history.
like when they're
And
so
for
like,
these,
you
we really
know,
wanted to
into
do
the
that
history
same
of stuff,
thing.
when,
So
let's be honest, a lot of players
ourselves and
probably
Relic
wouldn't
partnered
care,
with
but
this
they're like, no, we're
amazing
going to do
group
Yeah.
in Decay
Oh.
called Lion TV, and they've
I
done
think with
production
like
on an amazing
a
amount
lot
of
of things,
shows,
as long as you
documentaries
like
for the
show
BBC
why a
and
thing is cool
won
rather
every
than just
award you can
talking
imagine
about it,
in
like
Yeah.
that
media.
demonstration was
And,
awesome. Then you
they
can get people
traveled to all
excited
of
about
these
it. I
Yeah.
locations
think.
in all these different countries to meet
Aw,
with these
G-Toy,
subject
thank you for
matter
upgrading to
experts
Super
and
Friends
get
as
all this
well.
great footage
Welcome.
on
Oh my
Super
how
gosh.
Friends.
things worked
Choo
and
choo.
how things were made. And
Formulate.
it's been delightful to kind of
Frolic.
go through that process and
Frolic.
get all these
Frolic.
Frisamble? No, wait, the F is silent.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, you also, of course, you've got a bunch, as you mentioned, of these hands-on history segments. Anything else that you can tell us fans about
earrings.
what
I
we can
know.
expect, looking forward to? Any favorites you got coming up?
Oh, well, favorites. Oh, man. Well, I think my personal favorite is one called Medieval Surgery. And I'm going to let your imagination go with what we might show and what we might talk about.
Oh, I'm just gonna like, I'm just
yes.
gonna
But the
shrink
thing I
into
love
my
about
body
them
with
is that
this.
they-
Oh my
they go all
god.
over
That's.
the
Did I
place.
tell you that I
We've got ones
fainted
on
during
warfare
medieval
and
surgery
castle
presentation?
building and,
like, when I was
No.
younger?
how they kept flaming arrows
There
from
was
not
one at
going
school
out
and I
when
was
she
like,
shot them.
oh,
and,
that sounds cool. I want to go to medieval
but
surgery
we've
and like
also
see
got
what it was
all
like.
these ones on,
I
you know,
lasted
like
all of maybe
illuminated
5
history
minutes and
and,
just straight up fainted and had to be
falconing
taken
and,
outside.
That's
you know,
100%.
like
This
horse
medieval
taming,
surgery is
armor
100% my jam.
creation,
Like the fucking
and even-
grosser,
there's
the
even
better.
one
I
on
love it.
Mongolian instrumentation,
My body betrayed
which
me.
is really cool because those
How
instruments
dare
we
it.
actually
Little
use
Furnace,
them in the
that's what it was.
soundtrack
Heaver
for
Castle,
the
thank
Mongols
you.
when you're
The
playing as
Yes,
name,
that's
the
it.
name had
It was
completely escaped me.
I
Yes,
mean,
I've been to Heaver
I
Castle.
just love the behemoth amount of history that you guys. Age of Empires always known for bringing history alive in a completely
Yeah.
different way, and I also love to mention this to people that you and the team do so much research, and it's so great to see this approach being used in a hands-on history kind of segment. But I mean, what
I'm
was
really
that
interested to
approach
see how
like
this will
sort of,
translate
you
to
know,
the game,
sell
though.
going
Like,
forward,
they're giving us a
especially
lot of
since it's
information
such a
about like the
unique game
trebuchets and stuff,
experience.
but like,
the cool thing was it was
does
there
that mean
from
there's
day
going to be
one. It was one
learning
of the things I
segments in the
really
game where you have the
wanted
opportunity
do
to
is
learn
try
the
to
history,
tell
like
these
in
stories in a
Assassin's
different
Creed,
way.
or is
And
it something else?
I'd say
I'll tell you,
probably
full
not,
disclosure,
but
it's been
it's just
extremely
flavor text,
We're
isn't
trying
it?
something
Really?
completely
Like
different that no one's
preemptive,
ever done
preemptive
before,
flavor text?
in a game,
Yeah.
right? We're, like,
Oh,
with
I like
history, but
spooky
we're a game, but
suggestion.
we're
Super
teaching
Friends
things, but you're having
squad
fun,
up.
and
I like that.
Yes.
Finding that
That's
middle ground
good.
is
Yes.
really
Yeah.
challenging. And you know, every time we've tried to show, we've shown the campaigns or we've shown the hands-on histories,
Walala,
I've been like, oh, God,
says
is it
Renly.
gonna work? Like,
Oh,
people
that was
like
the most
this? And
frustrating
the great
thing.
is
When I
that
used to
so
play
far,
Age of
everyone that's
Empires with
really
friends,
experienced the entire thing put
I
together
would,
has just
like,
been
when my
wow, this is
civilization
great.
crumbled,
It was so
I would
different
take
and
my
kinda
little
cool
ship
and
full of
refreshing. So,
civilians, and I
so
would
far, so
hide it
good,
at the bottom
right?
of the map
Oh,
in like
you
a
were-
pixel
it's been a
somewhere because it
journey
was so
to get all
tiny.
this
You were the
done.
worst
And they'd be
sore
like-
loser. You're like,
Well, I love that you
Yeah, they'd be
mentioned
like,
journey
where the
because we are
fuck is she?
coming
And I'd just be
towards
like,
the
okay, I'm going
end
to create a
of
little
this
like
development
splinter
journey for
faction
Age
right here that
4.
stays alive.
Talk to me about where people can find and
Sneaky.
learn more about Age of Empires 4. I know they're all chomping at the bit.
Oh, well, you know, October 28th, we are launching the
Okay.
game.
a lot of things happening in
You can
October.
Go to ageofempires.com to
Yeah.
learn more about the title, and if you're really, really excited, right now you can.
It's
go onto the
exciting to have
Microsoft
like
Store or
AAA's
Steam,
kinds of
pre-order the
come
game
out
right
now though, because
And
we
of
definitely
course,
had a very
we will
long
be there
quiet
day one
period.
at
So
Xbox
long.
Game Pass
And
for
I
PC
think
as well, so
towards the
anyone
end of
that's on that can
2021 and
just grab the
Q1
game and start
2022 is going to be quite rammed.
Yes,
So
I believe you
yeah.
are part of.
I'm
some
looking
other
forward to it,
special.
though.
Yes, so Gamescom
Yeah, for
opening
sure.
night live.
Yes.
It's like
11
there's,
a.m.
I don't know about you,
Pacific
Aoife, but
time. There
actually I
might
feel like
be
you kind of feel the
something
same way as me.
Empires
I
related
kind of
in
take
there,
a
so if
sick
you're a
pleasure in
fan,
being
you
incredibly
probably
busy
should
with
too.
gaming work.
Yeah.
Like it's
Cheese
it's
from the
sadistically
We just
busy
we
at
just
times.
like
Adam,
we
thank
just
you so
like
much for
being
joining us
like
here.
Always a
just
pleasure,
Always
just
a pleasure. Age of
avalanche
Empires 4
of game
Fantastic
stuff
choice.
coming at us at
Cannot
all
wait.
times.
October 28th, neither should you. Now we have tons
Where's that
coming
scene?
up
Where's the
here
scene where the
today,
woman's on the
including a
chair
new
and she
update
pulls
for
the
Stage
bucket
That.
over her? That's
And
us, but just with game releases.
live with our friends at Playground Games. But now, let's catch up with Paris, who's gone from flying the skies in Microsoft Flight Sim to a different kind of cloud.
Oh my gosh! First of all, though, Alex Landry says
That's
I
right,
heard
Kate.
Age of
Xbox Cloud
Vampires.
Gaming
That's an
is
entirely
already
different
available
game
on
series that we
Windows
need.
PCs, mobile phones,
Yeah,
and
I'm
tablets.
into that.
And now it's coming to Xbox Console.
What is the
The
cloud?
future with cloud gaming sounds
Ooh,
bright.
interesting.
No waiting to install, no running out of hard drive space.
I'll be interested
no
to see. I
waiting
feel
to
like
patch,
more could be done with
no
cloud
buying
gaming.
a
It felt
new
like
console
Stardew was a
just to
little bit
play
of a
with your
flop.
friends.
Like it didn't really
See
do
how the
what
vision of cloud
No.
gaming
it didn't.
will
It wasn't
bring
made the revolution
together
people expected it
without
to be.
barriers.
So it'll be cool if cloud gaming could actually take over as like a bigger deal.
They keep trying though, and I'm just like, what's it gonna take? I wonder. Being more stable for a start.
Well, I think being more stable and also like bigger games, being able to play them smoothly on the
Yeah,
cloud.
for
Because
sure.
like install sizes at the moment are massive,
Yeah.
so you need to make the cloud smooth as possible for bigger games to make it catch on. I think.
Yeah. So basically, it has to just be more reliable, and it doesn't have it has to be on par. It can't be like a downstep from like playing it on it, because otherwise, why would
No.
you? You know?
That you know you love
Absolutely.
on your hard drive.
'Cause you don't wanna
Xbox Cloud
compromise.
Gaming is about being able
Yeah,
to
I feel
discover
like
the
you
new
also
ones
want that
right
kind
away.
of you want the
It's super
reassurance that
exciting
your
that
save
for
files
Game
and
Pass
stuff
Ultimate
aren't going
members,
anywhere.
Yes.
I
to
think like
experience Xbox
the issue
Cloud
I
Gaming
have
on
is
whatever
that
console they
I'm
have.
really anal about my saves.
Yes.
Like I would have them somewhere in a folder, like whether that's in my console or like on my PC, and I'd be a bit worried with cloud gaming, like where does my save go?
Yeah.
How can I get it back?
Need to, especially when we play games on a, like we play at our desk, we play in our living room, we play like we use each other's accounts sometimes. Like we need to know that they're safe.
Oh, 60
Yeah, for
frames?
sure.
That's actually very smooth.
Otherwise, we have to do a lot of replays.
Yes.
That's not as fun as it
No,
sounds.
not when you have like deadlines looming.
No, Sarah Waller. I really
easy
hope there's some more
nowadays.
news about
You can pick
Vampire
up any
Masquerade 2. I
device
haven't
and
heard
pretty much play
anything
any
massive,
Xbox game
which is kind of
on Game
unfortunate,
Pass.
but I'm so excited for that game. I really want to get something. I want like a big deep dive stream on it at some point.
Yeah.
I can just wait for them to send me an invite. It makes
Xbox
content just so
gamer.
much more accessible.
Yeah. Love being defined as
love
an
Xbox
Xbox
gamer.
gamer. Aren't you? Xbox
Everything
gamer.
that Xbox is
Zoe,
doing right
Aoife,
now is
gamers.
just getting rid of the limits
Gamers.
of having to be on a specific platform or a specific console. Play on PC and mobile, and now
Part of me thinks they
on
must have a
Gen 8.
manicurist come and do all these like different.
My
recordings.
nail
Everyone's
beds would
nails are
not-
so goddamn clean.
My nails would
With
not
cloud
look that
gaming,
good up
we have
close,
the ability,
honestly.
because you are connecting to consoles that are in our data centers, to allow the Gen 8
Oh, geez,
customers,
that's a
the Xbox
lot
One
of
customers,
servers.
to play games that their hardware wouldn't have been able to play without it.
There's so much opportunity when it comes to thinking about how we can make content more readily available and let people play.
So
where
we're
they
about
want
like a
to.
third of the way
Sign
through
me
at the
up.
moment.
I'm
I
ready
think
for
this
cloud
is pretty
gaming
much
right
the
now.
same
Let's do
kind
it.
of tone we
When's
should
the
expect
release
for the rest
date?
of the
When's the
stream. Like 10-minute deep dive segments into like things that Xbox are keen to cheer about, because I think it would mix up the pattern though to have like some quick trailers at the end, maybe like coming to Xbox soon or something.
Wait, we're a third of the way
August
through?
9th saw the
Yeah,
release
it's an
of
hour
the
and a
free
half, and we're like half
update
an hour in
for
already.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice
gosh.
on the Xbox Series S and X with beautiful and rich visuals.
Thank you for the super
thanks
chat.
to
Hey
the
Duke, it
addition
says
of
more
ray
Xbox
tracing
games
and
means
improved
bigger backlog
materials
for me.
alongside
Sorry, I'm one of those
updates.
achievement
This is the
hunters.
perfect
Oh yeah.
opportunity
Oh,
to
there's
relive
Hellblade.
Senua's
Yay,
journey
finally.
or experience it for the first time. And if you haven't played this, do yourself a favor, grab a pair of headphones and immerse yourself into this world.
Do it.
Great. Speaking of unique experiences on Game Pass, the Xbox
and Tristan,
Plays
thank
team
you for
will be
upgrading
taking
to
a look
Super
at some
Friends.
indie and Xbox titles over the next few days.
Thank you.
including 12 Minutes and The Big Con.
They're also talking with developers from Halo, the Master Chief Collection, Forza Horizon 5, and Destiny 2. So join the live Q&A to get your burning questions answered. You can catch all of those streams
Super
on
Animal Royale.
twitch.tv/Xbox.
I've not heard of that.
No.
Speaking of Forza Horizon 5, don't forget our friends at Playground Games will give us an extended look at their monument to motoring in
Playground,
Mexico.
what else are you working on? You know?
Let's be honest
Like,
here.
Just
Includes never
broadly,
before seen
what else are
areas
you
of the
working
game
on?
map plus cars that have
Oh.
never been in the Forza franchise before. I've loved everything I've
Oh,
seen.
Daniel,
from
I
Forza
don't think we're
Horizon
going to get
5
any
so
Elder
far,
Scrolls 6
and
news
I
until
can't
after
wait.
Starfield is
Now,
out. I'll be
Kate,
honest with you. I don't think that's
No.
going to
Mobile games
happen.
to check
But
out,
I would
right?
love that
Well,
to
right,
happen.
you
but-
are, Paris. Let's talk Wasteland 3. Their newest
Ooh,
DLC
okay.
introduces us to a new cult. The Cult of the Holy Detonation.
Oh, she's my kind of
I
gal.
know.
Love the sound of a cult.
A cult, yeah.
Holy detonation is
Have you ever given Wasteland a go? I haven't really ever
deep within
partaken
Cheyenne
of it.
Mountain.
No, nor have I.
Changed.
I think it's made by ex-Fallout devs, so it's kind of got like a very broadly similar vibe.
Very much,
So it
yeah.
probably feels like I ought to give it a go.
Yeah, I can definitely see that lineage there for sure.
The holy
Yeah,
detonation's
absolutely.
life-giving glow should be shared.
I mean, like,
with
just this is the Cult of Atom, isn't it? Basically.
Yes.
From Fallout.
May the light of the holy detonation purify
That's Cult of Atom.
Oof, yeah.
you. Join us.
Oh, the Cult of Holy
Rangers.
Detonation. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Colorado collection. Full Wasteland experience.
All of it.
Miss Muscle says the humor is great in Wasteland 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
With new patches, bug fixes, and added features like a fine
I
wine,
love the camera
Wasteland
they're
3
using
just
by
gets
the way.
better
Oh,
with
yeah.
age to really
So
savor the
good.
game's
The-
bouquet.
it-
We're talking with
it gets the
In
mood
Exile game
just
director
right.
David Rogers. David, thank you for joining us.
I'm super stoked to be here. Thanks.
Oh,
So in the
Jazzy,
trailer,
Disco
we
Elysium
saw that the
is
DLC is
amazing.
coming
I
out
in
love
October
Disco
5th.
Elysium.
great.
Of course, I played
But
that.
you know, In Exile, Wasteland 3, you guys have been working on this for a very long time. So can you kind of talk about that journey?
Yeah, our dev team has been working nonstop full tilt, trying to make Wasteland 3 the best version of itself.
Well, no, you
it could
shouldn't
be.
work
Over the
nonstop
past
full
year since
tilt.
it's released, we've
Please take
take some
breaks.
breaks.
balance. We've listened to the
Please don't
community,
crunch,
we've fixed
don't do
bugs,
that.
added stability, and I really think that the version that we have
Little
now is
Furnace
the
says,
absolute
full
best
Wasteland
version
experience? That's
of
what
the
I
game.
call
And
my
if you've
kitchen.
never played it before, now's an awesome time
Nice.
to jump in.
Well, congratulations on everything that you've been doing with Wasteland 3. Now, this DLC is called The Cult of the Holy Detonation. Now, talk about that a little bit. Tell me what's going to go into this DLC. What should we be excited about?
Right. So you've heard of Cheyenne Mountain, right?
Yes.
For those who haven't, Cheyenne
Cheyenne
Mountain is
Mountain.
this
Cheyenne
top
Mountain.
secret military complex buried deep in the heart of Cheyenne Mountain in the
Ew.
middle of Colorado. It's designed to outlast a nuclear winter. And
Oh,
so when you hit level 16,
is that the place
a
that
old friend calls
there's
you
like
and
a
says,
real
"Hey, I
life
need your
place
help
that's kind of a seed
securing this
repository
secret military
that like
base and all the
holds
secrets within."
records of
And
every
as soon
single
as you
seed
get
in the
there,
world, so
you
that if
find
anything
two warring
happens,
cults
humanity will
battling
have
over
like a
supremacy, trying to take
vault
control
with
of the
all the
Holy
seeds in it so that we
Detonation,
can
which
still
is this
repopulate
pre-scientific
Really?
experiment that they
Is
worship
that a
at
real
Yeah,
the
yeah, it
thing?
actually exists.
and,
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it.
you know, these
Whoa.
cultists are insane. They're mutated. They've gone totally mad. And
Yeah,
all they
it's
want
called
to do
the
is share the holy
Svalbard
radiation
Global
with you
Seed
and
Vault.
your
Svalbard.
entire
And it
ranger
looks-
team.
Yes,
How generous.
Svalbard from Norway.
That
Yeah.
sounds a lot cooler than
Oh my
some of the
gosh.
I may have joined
And it
in the
looks
past,
just
but
as futuristic as you'd
just as
expect. I recommend
typical
all of you to
Wasteland
Google that,
fashion,
actually.
we're really
Oh
gonna be
my
able to get our
gosh.
hands up, right?
Right. So you and your ranger team insert yourself right smack dab in the middle of their
Lloyd
holy
Maeve
war,
says it's
which,
where
what could go
Stargate
wrong?
SG-1 is
And
set.
This is a Wasteland game, so you decide
Oh, really?
everything. Choice
Yeah.
and
Oh,
consequence
damn.
is our bread
I've
and
never
butter.
seen
And so
Stargate,
you
but
decide
Seb
who
is
lives,
obsessed
who
with
dies,
it.
Who gets screwed over? Who takes charge?
It's
You're
got
deciding the fate
our
of the
boy
cults,
from God of War in it.
the
Yeah,
Detonation,
when
Cheyenne Mountain, and
we
ultimately all of Colorado.
met
This is
him
really your game
for
to
the
craft
BAFTA
and
Game
roll.
Awards, Seb
That's
lost his
awesome.
mind.
So the last
He was,
expansion
it's the
was
first time I've
Fable,
ever seen him
right?
actually starstruck.
You had giant robots and things like that. So, you know, what are you going to do to actually top something like that from the last expansion?
Right. So we wanted like returning players to find something that they could never find in another version or like in previous versions of Wasteland 3. And so we built this as a Wasteland-style dungeon crawl.
Ooh,
and in there you find this awesome mix of mystery, exploration. You're meeting these crazy cultists who have been locked in
a
this,
Chimmer door. Oh my god.
Oh, that's where the 18 rating comes in.
Yeah. Able to build in a Wasteland game.
That's awesome. I want to get back to the crazy cultists, but talk to me about these big boss battles. I want to hear more about that.
So we took the best parts of Wasteland combat and we breathed new life into it with objective-based combat, which are basically super rad boss
I'm looking.
it's no longer you're like
I need to know if it's green screen or not, and I don't think it is.
Rampages. It's not about killing.
What, the
it's
set
about
itself?
getting the job done.
If you look at
it, looks pretty good. Like if there's a green screen, it's really
we send you on
normally you can tell because of any feathering or softness around their hairline, and there's none there.
You're disrupting these high-tech cultist rituals. You are splitting your fire team and coordinating.
Oh god, this stresses me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like everyone on your
reminds
team
me a bit
has
of
job,
Div and just sending off like my beloved squad to go do their own thing in like a battle. It's just a stressful thing. Like, just stay alive there
and
for a
making
little
it new,
bit.
exciting, and challenging in a like mentally in a way we haven't been able to really do before with just straight up murder combat.
Now, Wasteland
Straight
has
up
a reputation.
I love it. Straight up murder combat.
That's what I want in the game.
What are some of the weird characters we can expect in some of the story encounters we'll see in the game?
Yeah, with Cult of the Holy Detonation, we really got to cut our devs loose and just let them be creative and fun and silly. Like Exile's modus operandi is if we're like brainstorming and something makes us laugh, we just put it in the game. That's just how we do it, and we pick up the pieces afterwards. Because we want to make something that entertains us, and then we know if we're having fun,
That's an interesting
our fans are going to have fun along with us. And so we got to explore, like really letting you get deep into this like weird radiation cult, and let you
I love
interact
the idea
with
that
them
they've
and
got
talk
loads of
with
lore
them,
hiding behind it, that
and
they've
tell
really like
stories and,
explored
maybe
it, but
even
also
join
like
them.
they're not being too
And
serious
so, like,
about
one
it.
of
Because
the
I feel like
characters you meet, one of the
that's
first
one of the
cultists you
pitfalls
meet
of some of the
is this
modern Fallout
slattering
games is
beast.
that
He's
it
got,
kind of
like,
stopped being
claws and
satire.
fangs.
Exactly, it really did.
And it started just
but he's like the
being a bit
nicest
too
guy in
serious.
Cheyenne
Like
Mountain.
when you have a
Like, you
battle
meet him and
royale
he's like,
mode
"Hey,
about
guys,
dropping a
you
nuclear
should,
bomb,
like,
I
come
think
in
you've
here,
kind
like,
of missed
soak
the
up
point
some
of
of
the
these
early
rads,
games,
it'll
which
be
was
great."
satirizing
And
that
he
kind of
sherpas you
like
in
pop
and
culture
lets you meet the
exposed to
whole
point of
cult.
view and like
another one of my
attitude towards
favorites is
nuclear
the Proteus.
bombs and
Look at
stuff.
this little hat, and the way when this guy is talking, you can like literally like picture the whole thing as like someone's D&D campaign or something.
Melt like
Yes,
guys and
for
like
sure,
GI Joes into a
exactly.
big pile, and he's wet and sloppy and gross, and he's hard to understand, and he needs a translator supposedly, but he's like your #1 fan, and getting to build like this totally out
oh
there
my
wild,
gosh,
extreme character.
And
was
there
a
are
ton of fun
indeed
to
many
write
polyps
for.
there.
It's a ton of fun to like explore like what makes
And glow
this cult
sticks, I
tick,
support
and
that.
he's an absolute blast. Hell, even
Yeah.
some of the weapons that you find in Cheyenne Mountain, they're devolved cultists.
You
like,
can
there's
tell
one
he's
guy,
so
and
excited
he
about it.
kind of
Like, I
devolved
love
into
seeing
this, like,
developers when they're
vomiting
just
bagpipe creature, and
really
he has this
into it,
really,
like, excited to talk about the game they've been
vibe about
working
it.
on.
You can tell like
But
just
we get to
really
play with
loves
these
what
fun
they're
body
doing.
horror themes that let us
That
jackknife
gun has a
between
face on
sort of,
the
like,
end of it.
dark
And it's
serious
drooling.
and like goofy and funny, which is a line that Wasteland really loves to ride. Like, you know, a lot of really important stuff is at stake, but you know,
Love a
it's-
gun
the
that's going to
Wasteland's a
judge
pretty
me, you
bizarre
know? Like when I miss,
I
just
can imagine.
spit
Well,
every single
we talked
time. Like that
before,
feels
you've
good.
been working
Come on,
Wasteland
guy.
3 for a while. There's already expansions that
Kind
are
of
out
reminds
there.
me of
But say I'm a new player.
Scorn
say
a tiny
I'm
bit, like,
watching
with
this
that
right
kind
now.
of
and I'm
visceral
like,
body
Yes,
horror
the
going
way
on.
the guns almost look like
What
they've been
would you
stitched
suggest
together
new
from bits
players
of flesh or
wanting to get into
something.
this?
And like I said at the top,
Yeah,
like
for
Wasteland
sure.
is like the best version of itself right now.
I
because
like.
of all
I'm
the
not
work
sure when
we've put
Scorn is
into
coming
it-
out. It's supposed to
into
come out
it
in
over the past year.
2021, but
and so you
the
can get
year is
whole
running out. So I
thing,
thought,
and then you can get both expansions with the expansion pass.
That is awesome. Now, to kind of recap this a little bit, we've talked about, you know, spewing pus bags and these weird characters.
To
and the
recap,
cults
spewing
and the
pus
cults
bags.
Yeah.
and all these
That's the
really
thing you
cool
want at the very
things that
top of the
are gonna be
recap.
in
Yeah.
That's the
Wasteland 3.
important thing.
But please remind everyone before we get out of here, when can you pick
Oh,
up
there you
this,
go.
this DLC?
Right, this work of passion, it comes out on October 5th. Or really
Everything's in October.
October's a busy
Cult
month.
of the Holy
Damn it! I just
Detonation coming
no, I
October
didn't take
5th.
holiday in October,
David,
but
thank
October
you
is
so
when
much for
EGX
joining.
kicks
Thanks,
off.
Oh my
Appreciate it.
gosh.
It's
In
gonna
the
sneak
3
up.
years
Oh,
since
yes,
its
it is.
launch, Sea of Thieves has played host to some incredible crossovers, including unique ship sets inspired by games like Battletoads, State of Decay, Halo, and more.
Okay.
Today, we're excited to announce a brand new special event that will award players an all-new ship as a part of the latest wild crossover heading to Sea of Thieves.
Another crossover for Sea of
This
Thieves.
event begins tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh.
Get ready to make
quick.
mayhem.
Okay.
And let's get our first look at this very special ship.
Yeah.
What kind of ship?
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's got a little claptrap on the front.
Oh my. Okay,
I
that's
love
kind of
that.
adorable.
Sorry about that, everyone. I didn't want to do Borderlands.
Oh,
look at the barrel. It's a barrel
they have a little
claptrap.
sword.
Oh.
Okay, that's cute.
Yes. Oh, that's quite cool.
So it's just the ship. There's no extra content, but that is a nice looking ship.
Guten Tag, everyone. Really cool to be a part of this all
I wonder,
digital
yeah, it'd be
games
cool if there are
movement. And we
outfits
were
after
thinking, what's
each,
the best way to
like,
kind of celebrate Gamescom
Borderlands
and to be a part
character,
of this as Sea of Thieves. And so we're really excited to reveal that we're bringing the Mayhem ship set that you've just seen, a really, really cool ship that's inspired by Borderlands.
Do you think they got the Borderlands logo on there enough?
I know, right?
Oh, they got custom cannons though. That's cool with a little vault logo.
Yeah. How else will people know?
Chance to earn it as part of this live event that we've cunningly titled
That's a cool
Mayhem.
studio as well. I love that tankard they've got on the desk.
The desk is nice. Everything behind it is definitely green screen. It's basically a step up from Happy Hour Tavern Time. Is that?
So we hope everybody gets a chance to take
Yeah, you can see
part
that
in
fuzz
this
around his
awesome
edges,
event.
can't you?
Oh, I do enjoy seeing fuzz around people's edges.
You've got to get your hands on the Mayhem ship.
Super Friends Fuzz Unite.
Oh my gosh, what have I done?
Yeah, someone's saying, whoop your butt study and pick Magpie in front of your ship. That would be cool. That would be very pretty indeed.
It's the claptrap for me. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Making mayhem.
Oh my god, Des, they're having Jack Black as Claptrap in the movie. That's amazing.
That is perfect, actually.
I did not know that. They've also got Kate Blanchett in the movie as Lilith, so I have actually pretty high expectations for the movie. I really hope they're going to do it kind of like a sci-fi Wild West, like a video gamey Wild West. I think that would be a really good tone to strike for Borderlands.
The humor for me is the most important thing for them to get right.
Yeah, for sure. I think the writing was a little bit off in Borderlands 3,
Agreed.
but if they kind of strike the same tone that they had in Borderlands 2, which was great writing, I think it will really hit well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Growing threat.
Ooh.
Icky.
Weapon we have.
Oh, icky.
State of Decay. Icky.
Oh man, that is squishy.
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh.
I'm so excited for Back 4 Blood, by the way.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like,
yeah.
It's coming out soon, and I think, yeah, I'm really excited to stream it and to just like play it. I just can't wait.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a lot of fun with it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, me, thank you for the super chat. The little black cat. It's Titch.
Oh,
Yay.
thank you.
Yeah, I don't. Did you get a chance to play State of Decay?
No, never. No.
No.
Did you?
I never really touched it. I'm not really like super into like society management
No,
games.
me
where you have to,
neither.
like, manage a faction and stuff. It's just not my kind of thing.
Additionally, I think I've gotten to a bit of a saturation point with zombie things where kind of like Dying Light 2, they have to offer something a little bit different for me to kind of be into it.
Themselves, it seems everything
We have had a lot of zombie games. Like we've had we've got State of Decay, obviously. We had Days Gone. We had The Last of Us. We had Back 4 Blood as kind of zombies, and like Left 4 Dead. Like there's just a lot of zombie games out there at the moment.
Yeah. Hello, Rainbow.
And Zombie Army, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
You
Represent.
Indeed. So let's talk about the Homecoming update. Obviously, we are coming back to Trumbull Valley. We were there for Heartland, the update, back in 2019. Talk to me about the differences.
I wonder if that was the most recent update, 2019. That's a while
Oh
ago.
wow, yeah. Oh god. In my brain, like 2019 was still only about like 2 months ago.
Oh my god, she's got bear earrings!
That's all changed with the Trumbull Valley map. It is the fifth
That's so
core
glittery.
open world map. It's fully remastered, and it expands into 2 territories that were completely inaccessible in Heartland.
Interesting.
So players can return to Trumbull Valley with their communities.
Trumbull Valley.
Trumbull.
I know it's almost definitely not called Trumbull Valley, but Trumbull Valley.
Trumbull.
So then would Homecoming be a
Such a delightful name for a quite a notoriously scary.
Yeah.
The events in Heartland.
Oh my god, is she wearing an?
Kind of play out.
Is
You
that
see what
where?
happens
It's not
in
an
Trumbull
Undertale
Valley.
T-shirt,
So
is
we
it?
think of it
There's a
as
D and an E there.
Oh.
It can't be Undertale. It's too short to be Undertale.
That's true. The letters are too big. It would kind of stretch too far for it to be. It does. The font is similar though. You're right.
Since then,
It is similar,
and
yeah.
What storylines might be coming to a close. So there is
Ooh.
a lot for players to discover.
It's pretty.
A lot of environmental storytelling
is, yeah.
to find. And
Yeah, I've just never really tried State of Decay. Part of me feels like I should, but then there's always something higher on the list that I want to give a go before State of Decay.
Lacroix Mark says, I got so mad at State of Decay 2, I managed to finagle a full return to Amazon of it.
Yes. Wow. That is the pettiness I want to see in our viewers. Absolutely.
Content. In fact, we're doing something unique with the Trumbull Valley map. There are items there that you can only find on that map and nowhere else in the game.
Is she saying Trumbull Valley?
Trumbull. Very cool weapon.
Trumbull.
Yeah, well, that's what the closed captions are telling me it is anyway. But it does. You're right. It does sound like Trumbull Valley.
See, you know what? This is what I love to see in horror games, like fairgrounds and stuff. Please stop giving us asylums and hospitals.
So bored.
Give us like some more interesting settings for bad things to happen. Like like wilderness, a ranger station, like a museum. It's just so overdone doing like asylums and stuff. I'm so fed up with it.
I'm kind of a believer of the more mundane a setting is, the scarier you can make it for a horror. Like if the more familiar people are with a place, like the scarier it is when you kind of turn it upside down. And like asylums,
like a supermarket.
But asylums are just like it's just lazy, I think.
Yeah, it really is. I think one of the best bits about Fallout 3 was going into that supermarket for the first time at the beginning with all the raiders. Like that was terrifying because like supermarkets are a thing, aisles are a thing, but when you gotta sneak around raiders, it becomes a lot worse.
Hang your hat on that. I absolutely love that. That really grateful. Incredible, amazing news. Congratulations to you and the entire team at Undead Labs.
Oh, what's her tattoo of?
Where?
She's got a tattoo on her inner wrist.
Oh yeah.
What is that? What is that? We've gone from fashion street into tattoo street.
We go full detective.
Yes, I must know.
Happy homecoming.
Oh.
I love it. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Is it a bird?
Now we move from
yeah, it looks like, or maybe like the Witcher medallion.
Oh. Clans, forgotten temples of long dead god kings, and a healthy dose of hack and slash. All this awaits in Strayblade.
See, it helps when you got dangly earrings and like amazing curled hair because it makes every point you make and every head move just accentuated.
Exactly. It's like
adds the extra bit.
Costume emphasis. I love it.
Yes.
Whee!
This is a pre-alpha build. This looks super brutal.
Strayblade, yeah. Looks interesting.
Strayblade.
Yeah. It's kind of like cartoony. I need to stop like comparing everything to Dark Souls, but
in Dark Souls you don't have a tiny companion with big ears.
Ooh. You also don't have Hela,
in
the horse.
You discover the mystical lost valley of Akria, a world which ranges from overgrown temple ruins to frozen caves.
I've not heard of Strayblade before.
Neither have I.
I might have missed it,
based
but
on your victories and plenty of dudes to stab in blade-to-blade combat.
Yes.
If that weren't enough, you even
That's
get
what
a
you
fuzzy
want.
little pal to help you out. Between the epic fights and
it's kind of like your Palico in Monster Hunter. It feels like if you've got kind of like an assistant helper.
Yes.
Games about Strayblade.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, I'm Leonard Kausch, game director at Point Blank Games.
Hello.
Today I will show you Strayblade.
I feel like they could have. I feel like they could have framed out. Getting video producer again. I'm like, you don't need half the frame dedicated to his microphone. Just crop that out, guys. Just crop it out. Oh, hello. Oh, a hat. Hello.
Like a hunter.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Bloodborne hunter. Yeah.
That is the how, as well as the why.
Combat and exploration are the two key
Okay.
elements of our game. Let's dive into the
He's
combat
definitely
first.
green screened.
Oh,
You see
yes.
fuzzing around his edge.
Our combat system
Get your
manages
fuzzing
to
under
keep
control,
track
dude.
of enemy attacks with split-second
We're so judgy. I love it.
We're very judgy. We're video
skill-based
producers.
enemy weapon combat. To achieve that,
Ooh.
we put our hearts into creating fluid, well-readable animations and epic cinematic
So they're definitely
finishes.
focusing on the same kind
You
of
can choose from
telegraphing for
multiple
attacks that
categories that can be
other
combined with
games,
your
Other
skills.
games, other action
Other
adventure
games.
games. Yeah.
Let's take a look at the
Yeah.
exploration. Kriya's colorful world
Healing
ranges
plant.
from overgrown city ruins to frozen caves and winding canyons. Together with your companion, explore the deepest corners of an ever-changing world.
So it looks like. So I wonder if your avatar is like customizable, but your companion is always the same.
Yeah.
Where every victory
Which is kind of a shame because I like
impacts
customizing my
When you
Palico
die,
and
time
stuff
keeps
in
moving forward.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Past stay dead,
Ooh.
new foes invade camps that you weakened, and when Boji revives you, only one thing is certain.
Boji?
The
Oh,
change
so
you
yeah.
brought shapes what now
It is a
awaits you.
character.
And of course,
Yeah.
get ready for epic boss fights.
Oh.
Yeah,
Clunk,
this is
clunk,
a cool
clunk,
boss to
clunk.
be fair. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Click.
We
It's like
hope you
Iron
enjoyed
Man
the
getting a
first
suit
look
on.
at Survey, which will be out next year.
Yeah.
And keep an eye on our
Oh,
social media
Dystopian says,
channels
fun
for more
fact, Fallout
information.
3 Super Duper Mall was inspired by the dev team going to a local supermarket during a blackout and using their phone for light. Decided it was creepy as fuck and used the idea. That's
There you go,
cool.
you're spot on.
Games finally comes to Xbox.
I got smooth pebble brain at the skull, and sometimes it works out.
Because they secretly are in love with me. Unique.
I love her.
In case that didn't tip
She's
you
amazing.
off, we're talking
She's got the
about
eyebrow
Crusader
game
Kings
down
yeah.
as well.
The medieval grand strategy and role-playing game.
Yeah, look,
that has you
White House
trying
has
to
got it.
defend
It's
your royal
Bloodborne
line
meets
from
Biomutant.
those that would conquer your
Yes,
kingdom.
good shout.
And evil twins, apparently.
Yeah. It's coming to Xbox as an adaptation, not a direct port, meaning that the UI and controls have been refined.
Also,
to
her
bring
glasses
that
are
grand
incredibly
strategy
clean. I feel very
experience.
insecure about my glasses.
Oh,
at the
don't
moment.
even. I only have to
Mention
like
bringing the
look at
grand
mine and they're dirty
strategy
again.
experience To my comfy living room couch.
We'll all be ruling from our throne room soon enough. Check out Crusader Kings 3 now, coming to Xbox consoles.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
anything you say.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Crusader Kings is another one of those medieval games I feel like I should try out because I really like medieval history and I'm like, I should probably give it a go.
It's that kind of strategy thing that I could totally see you getting into.
Which is almost why I'm not playing it because I just feel like, oh god,
Yeah.
like if I get into this, there's no going back. But it's because I think it's Crusader King that is focused on like marriage and stuff.
It is.
And,
It's
like,
all about
political alliances. Like,
how about we murder our? How do you feel about a bit of light patricide? You know, like
Yeah,
It's all
exactly.
in the name of getting the throne. So, the name of the greater good.
Measure success across the
oh, giants.
Oh, hello.
I know they're not giants. I'm not being stupid. He's doing funny.
Don't you walk?
And
Don't you
nothing's more
walk that
funnier than
back?
pointing out when you're doing a funny.
Don't you walk that back? You stay committed to the bed. Stab him.
Yes.
Is this a blade? A dagger I see before me?
Yes. Out foul spot.
Mm-hmm. Arkia says it's all about the incest, actually.
I mean, have you read medieval history? Like, probably, yeah.
Crusader Kings 3 is wild. You really haven't lived until you've made an 8-year-old the King of England.
Well, it's nice to have hobbies. We've all gotten into some weird stuff this past year.
Sure.
I mean,
Weird
England does have
like
past precedent,
diving
so.
into people's brains and exploring their mental universes projected into a psychedelic.
Do you know there are
60s
signs that
Wonderland kind of
Edward,
weird?
Henry VIII's son, was
that
becoming
kind of
like a bit of a despot
Which
when
means
he
I
was
am so
younger?
excited for
Really?
Psychonauts to
He
finally
had
get
some
a
very,
sequel.
very
It's
strict
been
religious
so,
views and like
so
even
long.
like
really is something
chastised
special
Elizabeth
about
I
Psychonauts,
for
isn't
not dressing modestly
Really?
enough.
Oh,
So there are
God.
signs that he
Now,
could have
think about
been
this.
just as much of a
2005,
tyrant as his
Psychonauts
father.
originally
That
came
doesn't
out.
really surprise
That's a
me.
fun fact for
Gaming.
you.
Also,
Yay.
this year we're talking Resident Evil 4, Battlefield 2, Call of
I feel like the
Duty
stream has been like
2.
90% history and
Yeah, it has.
10% sass and talking about wardrobes.
Meanwhile, Psychonauts had humor, whimsy, and surprisingly heartfelt moments.
Oh, Psychonauts
It
is one of
was
those
an
big cult
oasis
games that
of
I feel
color and
like
humanity
I've never played
in
it.
an
kind
era
of like
when games
yeah
were
missed
increasingly
out on,
turning
but
grimy,
it's something that
dark,
has so
and
much love.
combative.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
people
fabulous.
whoever's played it really. That's is that Double Fine?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, Double
The
Fine.
original is considered a cult classic.
It has been a long time coming, and it is finally
Anonymous
here.
says, in Crusader
Enjoy this
Kings, I once had a
long-awaited
guy
launch trailer
castrated
for
because his
Psychonauts.
uncle kept pestering me to let the guy marry one of his daughters and just kept asking even after I said no. Wow. Setting boundaries.
See, that is exactly the kind of thing that makes me want to play that game.
Yes, stay away from my daughter, dickhead.
As if it lets you do that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
The pettiness with
Oh,
that
I love
has.
What about Crusader Kings, but just drama the entire time?
Oh,
The Real
yes.
Housewives of Crusader Kings.
Just get real fucking messy.
Yeah.
My name is Raz, and I'm the new intern. And today is my first day on the job.
Get ready, Rasputin.
What are they all? What like?
I think it's like, I think in Psychonauts you go into people's heads.
Oh.
And you kind of, like, it's all, yeah, well, Psycho, it's all like in their heads and stuff, psychic stuff.
They look like characters from that movie Ants, but Ants with a Z.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can't we just
Ants,
quit picking
the,
on the new kid?
one with the, is it the crickets or is that in Bug's Life? I think that's in Bug's Life.
Yeah, I always get those two confused.
Ants is a surprisingly dark movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, there are some things that happen in it that I remember when I was younger and it's a bit like, oh god, okay.
Oh boy.
I have no idea what's going on here, but it looks nice.
It's colourful. It's very psychedelic, isn't it, in some sections?
So it's all happening inside someone's head?
Don't quote me on that,
Yeah.
but I thought that was the
Nice.
premise.
The first time the Psychonauts
I like the kind of James Bond soundtrack as well.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the only thing I like about James Bond. No.
It is good. I love it when they get a theme tune made just for the trailer. Like Deathloop does the same thing. They just commit.
It's exactly the kind of drama that just attracts us as bisexuals. We're like,
Yes.
yes.
It's very. I like
could
the
not be
art.
more excited for Psychonauts 2 because I gotta be honest, me and that original game, we got some beef that needs settling. If you know, you know. The meat circus level.
Oh, actual beef.
Sorry, the what circus level?
I don't know.
The meat circus level?
I cannot believe I'm doing the math on this one.
That sounds like a terrible
16
Tinder
years
pickup
ago.
line. To be honest with you.
Tim
You want to come visit my meat circus?
No.
No.
Definitely dating myself.
Oh yeah, it's
but
Double
you all
Fine.
welcome from Double Fine Productions. Thank you so much for being here. Tim, can you believe it has been 16 years? I almost said 19 years.
Yeah, it feels like only yesterday, but it kind of was.
I love
for
her
us.
jacket.
It's amazing.
Sort of picks up right where the
Love
first game,
a
left
cool
off.
biker jacket.
even
And
though
the
there's
earrings,
been
a skull.
lot of years, it's a game that matters a lot to us. We really love it here at Double Fine, and we know that a lot of fans, it meant a lot to them, and so we really want
Aw.
to be true to the spirit of the first game, which was
Tim
we were able to
Schafer
do
is
because we
a
brought back
really,
lot of
really
the
nice guy.
same voice actors, and we also have a lot of people on the team here that worked on the first game, as well as bringing on a bunch of new people like Lisette.
Thank you. It was really important for us to carry the legacy forward, especially the cool style of Wonk that is very prevalent in the first game.
Wonk.
Style of Wonk. Just put it on a shirt. I'm in there for it. Let's roll it back a bit.
She literally like got the inside path to our heads or something.
Yeah.
She's saying it
Instead
real
of
quick.
Xbox on a t-shirt, just imagine the word Wonk, but in that same like classy design.
Oh my god.
Am I correct, Tim?
Yeah, that's what's fun about a Psychonauts game is that all the levels are different, just like every person is different
Nails?
based on their personality.
Hello?
If you could jump into someone's mind,
Oh
what would it look
yes,
like in there?
I'm
What
getting
would
my
it-
nails
what
done
would
in
be
like
the,
2
color
weeks,
of the
and I'm
sky
so
and, like,
excited
who will the
about it.
monsters be?
I need to like
And
somehow
Psychonauts, you get
grow
to do
mine
that 'cause
before I
Raz
could
has
even
the
think
power
about
of astral
that.
projection. And when he goes in, he gets to fight those monsters. and help
stylish
people
Wonk.
deal with their nightmares
Yeah, see,
and
it is
wrestle
going
with
into people's
their inner
heads.
demons.
Oh.
And so
See,
there's a
I
ton
knew
of
something
variety,
about
a
and
game.
there's a lot of anything goes.
This would be a
You
good
go
one
to
for
any
late to the party, you
location,
know?
You can have any art
Yeah.
style, and coming up with new levels.
That looked like
for
a
the
businessman
second
who was
game
like
was,
red
really
stamping
fun to
things.
do.
So I guess it's like their insecurities
I
maybe, or
loved it
their
from the
worries or
first game,
something.
Let's talk to a little bit
Yeah.
about how that kind of concept expresses itself in the game world. I mean, Psychonauts 2 has got it all over the place, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was really important for us to carry forward.
Taylor
the
Wright says, if I ever win a bet
world
and get to name a
and
friend's
unique
child,
levels from the
a la
first game,
Chalupa Batman,
and the unique style as
I mean,
well.
I'm
So
going
we
with Meat
focused on,
Circus.
how we could bring forward
Yes,
that style
do
of
it.
Wonk and also bring in new levels and enemies.
Now, of
I love
course,
that how
it wouldn't be
eyeshadow
Psychonauts
matches her
without
jacket
new
as well.
mental
That's
demons,
just-
and I'm sure it's happening in Psychonauts 2.
Everyone's bringing
What
out the
does this
style in
mean?
this.
Does it mean basically
It's just
that we're
great. This has
finally
been a
able to
great fashion
slack
stream,
COVID
everyone.
Love it.
Thank you for
anxiety?
joining us.
Well, I don't know if you get to slap anxiety in your face, but you definitely get to slap some panic attacks, and COVID definitely caused a lot of those.
Oh my God.
In addition to panic
Obsessed.
attacks, some
Love
of our
it.
old enemies have also come back. Our sensors are our favorites, and they're
I want to
definitely
slap
here.
anxiety in the
And
face.
addition
God
to
damn
that,
it,
Don't
it's
we
got
all?
it coming.
Yeah,
doubts,
it deserves a
and
taking
some
down a
new
peg or
enemies.
two.
There's our lovely
Yeah.
sensor. Also, some regrets.
Oh, weighs you
Regrets, they're
down.
our ranged enemy, and they definitely are
Hold you
challenging.
back.
Our
I love
dogs are
this.
so,
I
love this,
sticky
yeah.
melee enemy.
Enabler.
You're also seeing
Enabler.
our enabler
It's
here.
like intrusive
He
thoughts or
is
something.
Yeah.
It energizes our whole combat troop. So we have a whole cast that you
I
can
feel like it would be a
battle
really
and
good
fight
game
with.
to play, like when you're younger, to kind of get used to the idea of talking
Including
about mental
the
health and
Yeah.
like things
It's an
that,
electric storm of
and like
feelings
putting a
that you have
face to stuff that
Now,
kind
for
of
those
gets
who
you
haven't
down.
I'm sure we're
played
probably
the
late to the
original,
party and people
available
made this
now on
connection when the
Xbox
film came out, but it
Game Pass,
sounds
by
like
the way.
Inside Out, you know?
Yeah,
Tim,
apparently
why is
Inside
Raph so
Out
good
was
at
used to
rummaging for
help
brains?
children in therapy as well.
I could
'cause
see
it's an
that.
easy, like,
He has some
you
very
can say, I
special
feel
skills.
like
He has
this
two whole sets
character
of
because
skills.
it's so
One
easy to
being
identify
Yeah.
with like, stuff
Yeah.
these characters are
learned growing up in
feeling.
the circus. He
Oh,
can
Angel, thank you for the super chat. Welcome to Fashion Game.
Oh,
and
yes,
help him navigate
please.
and get around to all kinds of
Absolutely.
interesting places. But he also has this other side to his personality, which is that he's a powerful psychic. So he can
Ooh.
levitate objects. He can
Ooh.
to use telekinesis and pyrokinesis. He has these powers which people might recognize from the first game,
The big
as
stamps,
well as,
like,
3 new
I like
powers
that
for
they
the
actually
second
stamp the
game.
ground
He
as
has
well.
The ability to mentally
Yeah, that's
connect
cool.
thoughts together, and he can connect 2 thoughts and actually connect 2 thoughts together to solve puzzles
Ooh.
and to navigate in this game. He has the power of time bubble, which is just change.
Oh, I like all the
and
patches are, like,
slow down
sewn.
how things are moving by
Yeah,
changing
like scout
the
badges.
pace of time. And he also has the power of projection, which allows him to pull an archetype, a personality.
Now,
out of
we
his
are coming
unconscious
into the
mind
last third of
and
the
bring
stream
it
as well. We've got
into,
about
the
25
world that
minutes
he's
left.
in, like a
So
companion
either
in
we've got like
battle
another
or
deep
in
dive
puzzle
after this, I'd say,
But let's
or we're
talk
going to
about
have
the
the last 5 to
montage.
10 minutes just
The
dedicated
original
to
Psychonauts we
trailers.
saw
Which do you
Red
think it's gonna
training
be?
To be part of an organization, and now perhaps he's part of a whole
I feel like it would
organization
end with
at this point.
trailers.
And there are
I feel like they'd want to do
Psychonauts
not
out there
maybe a big
that
finish,
maybe
but
grew
also
up
there's just they
in a
want to get the energy up at the end of the
completely
stream to
different
make sure that
circus.
people are left with good impressions. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, and that left with the thought, oh my gosh, there's so much more to come, you know?
Yes, exactly, exactly.
As soon as Raz arrives on the headquarters, he immediately gets introduced to the interns. And the interns quickly
Oh.
tell him and show him how he fits
That's a
into
power
the
suit that she's
organization.
wearing.
Look at the shoulders.
Right
It's
down
all
the-
shoulders.
Yeah, so earn his way back to the top again. He's no longer
Oh,
the coolest kid
cute.
in summer camp. And much to
I mean, the
his
pulling
chagrin,
apart
his
isn't too
entire
cute,
family,
but yeah.
No, but yeah, they're,
embarrassing,
you know.
circus clothes wearing family comes to visit him in front of all his good friends.
Okay.
And so the interns find out that he's the awkward middle child of a circus family. Each one of them has their own quirks and foibles, and some of them are
Circus
even psychic.
family,
And So
huh.
a lot of their story gets told in this game, including their backstory and how it relates.
Oh
to
yeah,
the
people are mentioning
foundation of
Halo.
the
Like, there's
Psychonauts
not been any
themselves.
Halo yet, or Forza,
Well, I
so
like that. And of course,
could be
as
finishing
you
up the
might
stream,
know,
perhaps.
I'm sold, but you of course
Oh,
already knew
Nightcat's
that
right, though.
when
They've already
can
mentioned
myself
Forza.
and the rest
Oh yeah,
of
they
the
have.
world
Yeah, that's very
exact
true.
some beefy media
Luke,
revenge.
if the one last thing happens, it better be Fable, or I will
You can
buy
get
it.
back
I
to the
will
beef,
do it.
And play Psychonauts 2 on August 25th on Xbox Game Pass.
Huh.
Oh geez, that's
Very
soon.
soon. Actually, that's 2
Well,
days'
that's
time.
Tim.
Then that's tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
And you know what?
August
Extend
25th.
A huge congratulations to everyone at Double Fine on the launch of Psychonauts 2.
Yay.
Thank you so much. We're very excited.
Yay.
Thank you.
And you can catch more of Tim Schafer and ask him those burning questions about the newest game in the fan favorite franchise in our Xbox Play stream tomorrow.
Fan
But first,
favorite
we're
franchise.
going from cleaning out mental cobwebs to cleaning up alien planets in this supremely satisfying
gunk.
for the gunk.
Sounds kind of B-movie, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'd love it. I would.
Auto Meso says, what about the rumored Kojima Xbox exclusive? I
No,
haven't heard any whisperings about that anywhere.
Xbox have said that there's not going to be any big announcements like that today. So
exactly.
I think they would have made a bit more of a song and dance about it if we were
Oh
expecting
yeah,
something like that.
I'd imagine something like that would get its very own stream.
Yeah,
To be honest with
yeah.
you.
It's literally a paradise when the gunk's gone.
This looks pretty.
Yeah. Spooky says, I cannot believe they stuck with that name.
The gunk.
Gunk.
Ooh, sentient gunk.
Yes. Oh god. No, I'm not gonna say that.
What were you gonna say that was so bad that you decided not to say it?
I was gonna talk about some bodily functions I don't think any of us needs to hear, so it's fine, everyone. Let's not take it that far. I've already used the word fornicate in the
That's
stream.
true.
Let's just reel it back a little bit.
I mean, we'll save it to maybe one instance of that pair stream. Just
yeah, just a little bit.
We have talked about so many incredible games today.
We're
It's
wrapping
hard
up.
to pick a favorite, but let me just say, it is so cool that State of
We
Decay
got 20 minutes left though, so.
Do we? It sounds
Hey,
like
you know
we're.
what? Great job on that
Okay.
interview.
Yeah.
I know
I
it does,
talking
doesn't
to
it? But
Jorg,
maybe
this
this
is
is the end of the
always a
presented
blast.
section.
It
Maybe
flights
we
in
are just
such
going to
a
get a ton of
special
trailers
venue.
or something.
Yeah, yeah,
It's literally letting me travel the world. But I was staring daggers of jealousy watching you talk to Tim and Lizette.
Oh, yeah.
Double Fine.
Well, I will say this, I understand, but you got to play Psychonauts 2 already, so I don't even want to hear it.
That's true. But it's not the same as talking to the creator.
Beef!
The sass. You know you're in trouble when a hand goes on the hip.
I will say this as well.
Oh
I
yeah,
am
for sure.
excited to see
The My Little
even more
Teapot
Psychonauts
pose,
2
it's a
on
killer.
our Xbox Plays streams.
Yes, don't forget, Xbox Plays will recap all the week's news throughout the week.
Okay.
Twitch.tv/Xbox. So make sure to check that out.
When you're not watching
Before
Eurogamer.
Kate and I let Playground Games take
I mean,
away,
like, take care first, please. Don't leave us. Not to be insecure or anything, but please don't leave us.
Oh, it's hands down the best part of the job, for sure.
For
But
sure.
we're far from done here.
Oh, okay.
Too true. Now, in June, Playground Games announced that Forza Horizon 5, the highly
Oh, you can't do that!
second game, Forza Horizon 4.
That's not fair.
November 9th.
Am I alone in thinking this?
No, it's just that
my
we
heart
just
skipped like 3 beats.
our priorities are slightly different, but that's okay. But it does look amazing. I have to say, like the whole Mexican like setting for that looks.
Yeah.
And that is Twitch.
It looks so rich and vibrant.
Yeah.
Just like just full of life.
The full vroom vroom experience. That's as far as our like our language go on that. Yeah.
Let's dive in, starting with the new custom Forza Horizon 5 controller, which is available for
Imagine if they
pre-order
faked it
today,
out though,
so
if they
players
started with
can
the Forza
have it
Horizon presentation and then just
by November
seamlessly, like
9th
you were
in the
like,
standard
why is the
edition
camera
of the game
focusing on
launch.
cobblestone and dirt? I don't understand. Like what? Oh shit, it's Fable. Like if they just merged it.
Has anyone
into a Fable.
ever done a fake out to that extent?
No, because everyone's too fucking corporate these days and they won't do it. That's why. Oh, I do love that controller.
Wow,
though.
that is a beautiful controller.
Colourful.
Fake us out, you cards.
Yeah.
That I love that controller. Why is that
Me too.
Why has that got anything to do with Forza? It's too pretty. It's too queer.
No
Let's be
idea.
honest. That belongs to us. Wow.
Oh man. Yeah, Xbox do some when they do some great
Their
customizable
controllers are
like,
gorgeous.
special editions are beautiful.
Yeah. I'm only like 80% mad that neither of us got sent their Pride controllers. Just,
There were Pride controllers?
Yeah.
I'm 100% mad. Why are you not 100% mad?
Yeah, I was dialing it down a little bit.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
I love Charlie. She's lovely. Yeah.
Also, that hair, gorgeous.
Oh, it's amazing.
Charlie.
She's
How
amazing.
That is
Yes, very
stunning.
cool.
Look at that.
Love
we
it.
obviously
Matches
just saw a
Charlie's
really
hair.
cool video about it, and I'll be the first to say
Pardon?
it was an amazing
Matches Charlie's
influence
hair,
of
the
Mexican
controller.
pop culture and
Yeah, it
music.
does. Sorry, I was too
Each
busy
display
focusing on
right
Charlie,
at
so
the
I
front.
didn't
Is that right?
even like clock what you
Absolutely,
just
it just
said.
feels like it's a part of the Horizon Festival, like it's just dropped
I
out of
love
the
it.
game
It's so
into
colourful.
Absolutely.
Absolutely love it.
And there's so much we do want to show the fans, and it's been quite difficult to decide where to start. So can you maybe tell us a bit more about the game, Mike?
Sure, yeah. So Forza Horizon 5 is bringing the Horizon Festival.
Oh, is that like a little pinata jumper?
Oh yeah.
Players are going to set out across
Or
the
it's
largest,
Paul
most
Smith. I
diverse
think Paul
open
Smith has
world
that kind
we've
of
ever
stuff.
built.
Also, the
Hundreds of the world's most
Nikes.
beautiful and exciting cars.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
People think that Mexico is just a desert or a
Oh,
beach,
Tom
but it's
Walker,
so
welcome to
much
Super
more.
Friends. Welcome.
That's right. Even though it
Thank
does have pretty
you.
awesome beaches and a number of amazing deserts, it also has
Eric
vast
Franklin said, I
canyons,
thought it was
hidden-
Pika
hidden
Serafinowicz for a
temples,
moment.
Yeah, I
awesome,
could see that.
beautiful historic cities,
yeah.
and even a towering snow-capped volcano.
Wow,
the
those
highest
mics are
point-
amazing.
I love them so
They
much.
kind of match the
You talked
controller
about
as
I
well.
know.
Forza Horizon 5 showcases powerful, all-new graphical features. But what more can you tell us about that?
So yeah, our Mexican HDR sky captures really illuminate the world to the point where you feel like
Lloyd
you're
Maeve
really
just
there.
says hate crime. I
And
assume
thanks
in
to
relation
Xbox
to the
Series X
controller
and S,
not
ray
being
tracing
part of
is
Pride.
Forza Vista to really make our cars look more true to real life. You'll encounter the smallest of details as you travel throughout the world.
Oh
all
damn, I'm
rendered,
mad.
Yeah, I
with
know.
striking
Hang on,
realism.
I'm going to Google it, make myself even more mad.
I cannot wait.
It's gonna be
And next
like,
up is
that's
something we
just
know
not
that Forza
fair.
Horizon fans have definitely been waiting for the most. Mike, what exactly
Oh
is
god
that?
damn it, that's an
Yeah, that's
amazing
right.
controller.
We are
I
the
know.
cover of Forza
And it's not
Horizon
even for
5.
sale.
I
Featuring
know.
the incredible Mercedes AMG 1
What is this
and
outrage?
the
So
2021
mad.
Ford Bronco Badlands.
Unbelievable.
Should we take a look?
Let's do it, yeah.
It's so shiny.
Oh, it's very shiny. Oh, I love a growl of a car.
Oh yeah,
So love a good sound.
a Bronco. Whee!
Yeah. I did love playing the Forza that was set in England. I played it during the
yeah.
pandemic when like we couldn't really go outside that much, and it made me really wistful for like countryside.
I forgot that was a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And I think Ian drove around like where he grew up in that game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
All right. November 9th.
Okay.
Play it day one.
Still got 15 minutes left.
Yeah. Taylor writes, as this stream is hilariously blasé about driving games, my channel must feel so lonely sometimes. Yeah.
Players can expect when they get behind the wheel.
Yeah, so those
He has his
differences are
Top Gear
exactly
mates to
why we
talk to
chose
these
them.
days. It's
The
fine.
Mercedes
Yeah,
is
he's
really
fine.
He's found his
fine.
people.
Car features Formula One hybrid technology almost one-to-one from track to the street. And with the 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands, you know, that's primed for rugged off-roading across Mexico's vast terrain.
And I'm certain people can't wait to see more of what these cars can do in the game, so I don't think we should keep
I think
them
her
on cheap
eyeshadow
anymore.
is
That
matching the
might-
controller. It's like magenta and yellow, just like the controller.
I swear, eyeshadow and shoes were they cannot have been accidents. Everyone was subconsciously matching to that controller that day.
For sure. Well, that controller is powerful. Like, do you expect anything
minutes
else?
of brand new gameplay where we're going to see both the Mercedes AMG 1 and the 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands. And
I
in
love the
typical
amount of
racing
salt that's in the
fashion,
chat right
we are
now
gonna
about
see
cars.
active volcanoes, cars jumping
I
out of
love it.
cargo planes,
These
and a
beep
race
beep
under
sure are
the
vroom vroom.
all the way to the
Thanks,
Horizon
Lloyd.
Festival.
Wow, such wheels, many horsepowers, amazing, very wow. Says little
I mean, we
Furnace.
got some real, genuine, authentic, real-life wheels nearby.
Someone
so
did.
if you want-
Someone
if
did
you
say
want the
that.
Legit,
Yeah. Renlu says Zoe must like this section because wheels. Are they dropping that car out of a plane? Why would you?
Yes, they
Why
are.
would you do that?
Well, it's what they do in combat zones or something.
Oh,
I
because
think
there's
it's
no
like
roads, I suppose.
Yeah, they can just drop it down.
Whee! Active volcano time! Let's melt our car.
Yeah, this seems fine.
I swear you wouldn't be able to get that close to magma. Wouldn't you start melting? That is cool, though. That's a cool way to start a race.
Cool. It's I have no idea.
Bienvenidos!
All I can think of is the I've just seen a meme about a happy magma frog and an angry magma frog, and that's all I can think of when I see magma now.
I have
so.
not seen that meme.
I will send it to you. I
Okay.
can't really contribute to this conversation.
Daniel Mulcahy says, so fast and furious, too much family. Because
Oh,
family
God.
is the most important thing.
That was a bad meme. I'm glad when that meme died. It's just like
it was hot for
shut
like
up.
1 day and then it just disappeared again.
It felt like such a kind of like brand meme that they had somehow like made.
I kind of agree
You know,
with that.
like,
Yeah, it was not. It didn't feel organic.
Didn't feel organic at all.
I like this music though.
God, we really will talk about anything to avoid talking about racing, won't we?
I was just thinking that. I was like, God, we better talk about what we're actually seeing right now. At least a little bit, you know.
Yeah, just to bring it
Yeah.
through. So Rexy just says, I know Brack. As in, no brakes. Oh.
Hey, there we go. We found the race.
Okay.
That was just to
Yay.
get into the race. Oh, here comes the plane. Horizon Fest. Oh, is that what the
great
controller's
colours in
based
that as
off or something?
Yeah, potentially.
Genetic Blasphemy says that lava is fire. That skybox is fire.
You're fire.
Lovely day for a drop. Ooh, you're gonna damage it. Don't drop it like that.
I know. I appreciate the car's more bouncy now,
So
but
now
come
we see
on,
the
not
2020
too much.
And that suspension can only go so far.
Towards a dust storm in the Mexican farmland.
Yeah, I'm on the side of Phoenix Dreamer. Phoenix Dreamer says, like, no shade to the games. I'm sure a lot of work went
Oh,
into them,
yeah.
but games like this just miss me as much as I appreciate the ingenuity. Yeah, oh, fuck you. Damn it, that's a pun. I've been by accident. Well, but I agree with the principle.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's the same as with Flight Simulator, right? Like we can't appreciate all of the amazing attention to detail that's gone into making these cars realistic or whatever. I mean, but I'm so happy for people who do like that sort of thing. Like I'm glad this exists for them, but we sure ain't the people to talk about that in any kind of serious way.
Oh, we've got a super chat from DJ Singh that says, as someone with breakthrough COVID wants to send out a quick PSA, get vaxxed, wear a mask, stay safe, and be kind.
Absolutely,
yes,
VJ.
Hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, sending you lots of get well wishes. And yeah, thank you for that. That PSA is always relevant here, for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, Angel, I'm so glad that you're pleased that I read out that one. Good job.
Ooh. Oh, those cars are going to be so dusty. Imagine.
Okay, so I'm anticipating... go ahead.
No, I was going to say, imagine how hard the windscreen wipers are working right now.
But that's when you want to bring out the power washing simulator and get rid of all that dirt.
Oh, that'd be so satisfying. Flamingos.
Yeah.
Whee!
Okay, we got about 10 minutes left. The question is this like the full... Is this it? Is this just all Forza time? Or are we going to get a little bit of a trailer
See,
at the
now,
end as well?
this is probably a big announcement to people who care about cars. This is the La Selva has been announced.
Don't know what that is, but I'm happy for you, I guess.
Yeah. happy, I guess. Yeah, that's I ain't gonna read all that, but glad that happened, or sorry that happened. I don't know.
Yeah, literally. Oh man. Yeah, Des says, so is this the one more thing? Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, maybe.
Potentially. We've got about 10 minutes left, so don't know.
You know, just think of it this way, right? Like, so we've had like a few sort of streams, but at some point in the future, there's going to be streams that blow our freaking minds. Like, there's going to be the Horizon, Forbidden West stream. There's going to be the God of War Ragnarok stream. There's going to be Bloodborne 2. There's going to be like all of these things, and we're just going to it's going to make all these streams worthwhile, because we're all just going to break our headphones.
Absolutely. I think there's such a thirst in the game industry at the moment for like those big AAAs to kind of hear some more about them. But like, I think when they come, they're going to come hard and fast.
Agreed.
Like, don't take that out of context, but they totally
Agreed.
are.
Yeah.
Like, it's just going to be one after the other after the other.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be a very busy period for games. And don't forget, we do have the Resident Evil Village DLC coming at some point too. So I think that's the midpoint for like bridging the gap in between like Resi is a big AAA coming out and all the other AAAs coming out next year.
Agreed. And I'm absolutely fine to wait, because I think like I'm just really glad that there's not, these companies aren't being pushed to crunch, and like at a time when everyone's just exhausted and burnt out just from life in general, that we're given these things time. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I agree. I think if this is the kind of like way that you give developers some more kind of lifetime and a better work-life balance, then I'm all for
Absolutely. Oh, here comes another one. How many cars does that plane have in it?
I mean, it just keeps popping them out, doesn't
That's
it?
quite badass, though, just to go straight onto the runway.
Yeah, it just kind of made me wince about
Oh
scratching.
my god! Poof. Whee! I do like that. If that's how all the races start, that's kind of like, that is hype.
Woggle says, don't forget about Reverse, Zoe, the online game everyone wanted from Capcom.
Oh god, is that like Capcom? Why do you keep doing this to us?
I know, it's like they can't stop. It's just like, please just take a look at yourself in the mirror, pump those brakes, and just
I couldn't help but read this comment from Spiky Socialist, like, it's so dry and sarcastic. How many cars are there? Like,
too many.
There's so many cars.
Too many. I mean, yeah,
it is gorgeous. Like, it is gorgeous. I want to get out of the car and explore the rest of this world. Like,
yeah, this is the thing. Like, I really appreciate a good transport system in big RPGs, but I want to get on foot and do more things.
Yeah.
Like, racing games just don't really do it for me, I'm afraid.
No, same. I don't really get Mario Kart is probably the only thing, and that's just because of the multiplayer element, like the sort of family fun to it. Like, I don't know. I don't really get this. I totally get why other people would enjoy it, but
yeah, I feel like it's the same kind of thing with FIFA. Like, Forza is the kind of game that people buy. They wouldn't describe themselves as a gamer just because like Forza and FIFA do such a great job at including that kind of sports, the atmosphere and the like hype around it. They do a really good job of like putting that in a game.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's it's not for everyone, but the people who do love it like really love it, which I 100% respect.
Yeah. Phoenix Streamer says, I would love if they brought fictional cars into it. So not only the Batmobile, but like the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Oh, that's it.
Is that it? That's it.
That was kind of a very abrupt ending, wasn't it?
Yeah, if there wasn't even a sign-off or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess that's it.
That's it then, everyone.
I will say that at least Xbox preempted that, at least they weren't like, oh, look out, because anything could happen. They were like, look, it's going to be a few updates. It's going to be, talking about things that have already been announced. So don't think that we're going to have, big mega chunks of gameplay for brand new games planned. And that's okay, It's like just a little taster and to keep us up to date with what's coming.
Yeah, I'd much rather, like, if we were going to get news about Fable, they'd give, like, an entire stream to it, just because then you'd feel like, okay, I've waited and it's been worth the wait, rather than it being, like, kind of piecemeal throughout streams when you're like, okay, you've whetted my appetite enough, I now just want to know about the game.
Or, like a 15-second teaser, and that's all you get for another couple of months, like...
For sure, and then I write a 10-minute video on it somehow.
Which you absolutely would do. But, I still did like what we saw, and you know, we saw some like I'm really genuinely excited for Dying Light 2 now.
Yeah,
the more I see of it.
I think it's going to make a really good game for us to stream, and also like it's just really cool once you, like you said earlier, like see a zombie game that's doing something different.
Yes.
That's like actually got other things into it, and I feel like it's going to be one of those games where you see people posting incredible like combat clips on Twitter where they just string together parkour and combat like in amazing ways.
DCC0209 has done a super chat saying, "Riot, Zoe, riot!"
Dude, I've got an axe, a sword, and a dagger.
She's not afraid to use them. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Well, that was yeah. I guess that's about it. But like as you say, Zoe, I reckon when things do start to get announced, they're just gonna keep on coming, and I bet there's gonna be tons of reaction streams coming up, even towards the end of the year. I reckon like Sony's well used to doing its own thing now, so you know I don't think we're especially now that like live events like Gamescom aren't happening, like they're all digital. There's no real reason for most developers and publishers to just not do their own thing and stream on their own schedule, which is kind of exciting really, because it means that things aren't restricted to 1 or 2 weeks a year.
Yeah, exactly. It just means that it spreads out. And I mean, like, I think I'm safe to say this for the whole of Eurogamer team. We love doing reaction streams because it's a great way for us to see, number one, our authentic reactions, but also it's really good fun to share these kind of moments with you as well. We can talk about it like as a community as well as just like seeing what the hell is
Everyone's asking, is Wheels okay? Because they keep hearing him cough. Is he all right?
He's got a cough. He's not got COVID. He's just got some phlegm. That's all.
It's just some phlegm, and that's the most important news that we're going to hear today.
I mean, we did watch a game earlier called The Gunk, so if you want any kind of images about what it's like,
exactly
that's all you need to take away from it, really.
But we do have lots of we have so many cool things coming up this week actually that we cannot talk about, but they're happening, and
they are happening,
and yeah, that's pretty much all we can say about it. So look forward to more exciting things coming up.
Keep an eye on the channel.
Yeah.
I heartily encourage you to keep an eye on the channel. And I think that is genuinely all we can say.
It is.
I will be continuing with 12 minutes, by the way, on Thursday. So if you want to help me figure out what the hell I do at the end, then do tune in for that. It's going to be at 3:30. So hopefully we get to save Wifey and just tick that off our list.
Yes.
Never play it again.
All right. Well, that just about does it. But thank you all for joining us today. And new video every day on the channel. So if you just find us watching this reaction stream, do make sure and subscribe, and check us out for more ridiculous gaming content where we may talk about gaming or we may talk about fashion. Who's to say?
Or we may talk about medieval surgery.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Who knows?
More of that, please. All right. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.